I'm yelling in the mic.
You are.
That's the show.
What the shit?
That's it.
Everything's fucked up. Welcome.
Really?
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Is this it? Nope, wrong one.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have it set up for when they played the live thing.
Oh yeah, give me some sugar.
Yeah, baby.
Here, just lean forward and put that in front of the main camera. Because right now it's an overlay over us. Oh, this music ain't even going, is
It is.
it? Oh, it is?
Oh, there it is.
Come on, baby. Get that sweetness.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Ball Sugar. This is another installment of Ball Sugar. That's right, we're here bringing you some more Ball Sugar. With us, we have Ball Sugar host 1, Nick, Ball Sugar host 2, Jake, Ball Sugar host 3, and our 2 guests today are Rob Shepherd and Ness Macchiato.
Yeah,
Ness
vanilla
macchiato.
Bye-bye.
And we'll be bringing you another live Ball Sugar. Ball Sugar.
Ball sugar.
That's how we're starting?
That's it.
That's what I did.
That's the best we can do.
I mean,
All right, again
somebody
from the
do
top.
a different
All right,
intro.
let's start from the beginning.
Again.
Let Jake do
Hit it, Nick. Oh.
Welcome to the Ball Sugar Podcast. I am one of your 3 hosts, Jake Corkins. To my left is
Corkins.
Nick Cerniglia. We have William Pfeffer, as
William
always.
Pfeffer.
And Vanessa's joined us again, our favorite regular, but we have another guest to first time on
Bring
air.
it to you.
The bassist to Rubik's Pube, Rob Shepherd.
Oh, that's me. Wow.
We're all coked up and ready to blow. I mean, joked up and ready to go. We are here to bring the funny.
I'm also ready to blow. Just so you know.
Well,
Cute little
I am
beluga.
free after the podcast.
All right, hit me up.
Do you guys
I
like
got
to
20
do you guys like this like save? Do you guys whack off every day, or do you like to save it up a little bit so it's like good every
Sometimes, I
every
mean,
couple days?
it's nice to save it up. I will be
Right.
honest.
yeah.
Because it's a little more intense.
Right.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah,
You know,
you
like-
fucking come so hard you embarrass yourself.
Sometimes if you wait too long, though, there's like you can't do it. Like you miss a hill, and then you go to do the do, and you're like, I forget how to do the do.
Yeah, that's like, ruined orgasms. That's a whole niche thing.
What a bum.
It's a whole niche thing.
That's
Like,
a
there's a
niche
bunch
culture.
of people out there who are like, I just want my orgasm ruined. Can you
It's
like get me
totally-
almost there?
Like, well, no, it's like
That's a real thing.
It's
Probably
a
a
fucking
type of
thing.
Well,
It's
It's
yeah.
a
fucking
type
thing.
of porn probably
It is a
That's the
type
thing.
of porn, ruined
Edges.
orgasm.
where they get interrupted.
Or they just, you're just about to, and they're like going at a certain speed, and then they just stop, and you just
Pinch it.
trickles
They call it
like a pathetic.
They call it leaking.
It is. It's just
That
like
feels terrible. Do you ever have sex and they say your partner says something weird
Like
right when
that
you're about
totally
to nut,
turns you off.
and it just like you're already
Yeah.
mid nut, but then they say like the devil's cool, and you're like I don't know, I don't want to think about
That's what
that.
having sex with me is like. You get like a fun fact at the worst time,
right when you could
but I only think it's fun.
you can see in their eyes they're about to nut, so you ruin it
You're,
for
like,
them.
waiting.
I missed my
They're
grandma.
like your
I was
mom's
gonna say,
hot.
I was literally just about to say this. Like my grandma died this day 25 years ago.
Yeah, so this one's for her.
You look like her.
You're about to come. Oh, Putin's invading. What?
Huh?
Make me cookies.
Some guys like really in the political. I'm solid thing. Some guys like really in the political shit. So like he's like, could you please say something like very like one-sided, like political, like right when I'm about to come. So
Let's go, Brandon.
So we could like argue. We could argue right before I nuddle.
I just pictured some girl and she's like riding you and she's like, I never noticed how much you look like my dad.
Oh my god! Especially from this angle on top of you.
And then you're like, I did.
Are you in an amateur softball league?
Yeah. I only hit home runs if I drink light beer all afternoon.
Babe, I think the dog has lupus.
I like that one.
That's pretty good.
That's like a bumper sticker.
Yeah, I think my dick would go soft. I don't know if I could continue the nut.
You guys want
I'd
to
be
go?
really worried about my dog.
Lupus.
Babe, you want to go to the flea market tomorrow after work?
Adopt a kid.
Babe, I need to borrow $40 for a haircut.
So put a hole in the condom. We're having a
That's an
baby.
expensive haircut. I don't know about it. Where do you go get your haircut?
Oh, I do it myself. I'm lazy as fuck.
So you pay yourself $40 for the fucking haircut.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, he saves that with with time and no travel. So it's almost like you're earning
Like
money.
he's making money. He's making money.
But you're not.
I do basic haircuts, so I don't do too much of a fade. I'll either cut it off. Dyeing it, I can do pretty well. Like you saw my half blonde. The line was really good. I took my time with mirrors, but like to do a real haircut, I just shave it. I'm just like buzz it, fuck it.
Like you guys can tell that I go to a barber, right, to get this particular.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
I don't do this
You
in my
say,
bathroom.
give me the chickpea.
I don't believe you go to a barber.
I don't either.
You
Wait,
I
it-
do.
you called
I do.
my apparent lie.
Oh, well, you supposed
No,
to
you can
keep
pull it
going
off.
with
You can pull it off.
I thought you were gonna keep defending it.
No, I thought it was.
No, you just gave up.
You
That's no
bitched
fun
out.
at all. I quit.
Shit. Sorry.
It's called yes and, not no why.
I know, but
Cheyenne fucking pops looking like the fourth blind mouse.
yeah.
You. Fuck you. I want to give a birthday shout out to Cheyenne. Her birthday was on Thursday, St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, how old is she? Is she like fucking
22.
30?
22. I'm not that old, man. I have a 30-year-old kid.
See, I was trying to put a dig on her, and I made you old on my bad.
Fucking yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
No, I did guess. I asked Ness earlier if you were like 40-ish,
Yeah.
and I was under. I'm like, oh, that's good. Nice.
Yeah, ish.
Not
You're
bad.
39.
Yeah, 39
42.
forever.
You're 42.
42 years
So
old.
you were 20 when you had
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not
your
bad.
daughter.
Yeah.
Is this your only child?
No, I got two more.
Oh, shit.
I have an
Do
older,
you?
I have an older one.
Oh, damn.
And a
23,
grandkid.
Jessica, and then I have a grandchild named Sophie, and then I have a son. He's 16. He's Tommy. He's a
Oh, he's
nerd.
cute.
He's a beautiful nerd.
Oh,
He's
nice.
little Rob. Oh, he is Diet Rob.
Yeah.
Diet Rob.
So back in like your like prime fuck time was like 97 to 2001. You were just hitting whole.
Well, I mean, like
Y2K,
2000
baby.
to like 2006.
Okay.
So
I mean, probably-
it was like a decade of fucking
Probably
my
still
prime
currently.
fucking decade.
Yeah. Okay.
I was rookie of the year,
Nice.
and then I followed it up with another couple of good seasons, and then I had a bit of a slump.
As
And-
most new,
Absolutely, I got
pitchers
you know
do.
a lot of pressure. The fame was getting to me. You know, I was. But either way, I had like
By fame, do you mean the Bills?
yeah, and so I went and I took a retreat to Tibet and I climbed some mountains and I centered myself and I became one with my nut. And then I went back out there and I made another one.
I was gonna say that's you saving up your nut.
Yeah, that was.
That's why monks do it, just so they can get a chick pregnant in like
Absolutely.
10 years.
They're like-
save up 10-year nuts.
So like he's tall, I'm tall, but he's pretty tall
He's
too.
tall.
And I think the thing is, maybe if you save your nut up, like they'll be bigger. Like you're just holding it.
Stronger sperm.
It's sort of like that icon in like Facebook Messenger. If you hold it,
Oh, wait.
it gets bigger
yeah,
and
like
bigger
the thumb
and
up.
The emoji gets
Like,
Yeah.
So is that how you make like big, strong like football players?
yes, you
And
just
like,
hold your
and like
nut.
scientists.
Yeah, you just hold your nut for as long as possible.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt after a while.
Eventually,
Yeah.
it might hurt.
Like more or less, you're like you have to have sex.
Yeah, but
like
that's
it's-
when you definitely don't. You go longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you have
Oh, yeah.
so you have
You
no
push
nut.
it.
You have
Yeah.
no nut November, right? And
like,
then like
push
everyone's
it to the
nutting in
limit.
December. So 9 months from December would be like December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So like if tall people are born in August,
Yeah.
right? That means that like their dad was probably no nutting in November, and
Holding
then
it.
nutting for the holiday season.
That's where all the
That's
NFL
where you can do
and
the
NBA
science.
players
Yeah.
come from.
Oh, but if you go too long,
and then they
I
have
mean,
like superpowers if you do
you
that.
get elephantiasis, so you don't want to hold it too long.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, it just
you-
goes to your ears.
When you hold it too long,
So
you're like,
what happens when you get elephantiasis on another part of your body other than your ball sack? Because I assumed you were going with ball sack.
It's just not as fun.
Because like it's like
then.
all the pictures in the encyclopedia back before the internet, you'd be like you'd look for the definition or like I don't know you find it. You'd find somewhere in a deep crevice of the library a picture of like a guy with like 72-pound fucking nuts.
It's like a beanbag
like
chair.
sitting in a wheelchair. He walks
Yeah.
around and
Funny story. one of my best friends,
like a basket in front.
he had
a fire
elephantitis for
hose
like
when it
10
goes
years.
off.
Yeah.
It like cripples you. Like
Really?
it fucks you up. Yeah. I play with him Rocket League a lot. He might be watching now. What's up, Matt? Shout out.
He plays Rocket League because he's good at handling big balls.
Oh no, he won't play with me. Or he's playing Elden Ring. What a fucking fag. Pissed me off.
Hey,
But,
that game's hard.
Yeah, he's deep, balls deep into it.
I mean, I feel it's like very masochistic. You're just like, I'm just going to keep dying over and over again, and 7 hours later, you finally beat that boss.
I can't do that. Like Dark, isn't it the same creators?
It is
Dark
the
Souls?
same, the same people.
I can't do that.
Dark Souls. My kid was like, "Hey, you should try playing this." I was like 15 minutes. I'm like, I hate myself already.
No, give me Minecraft. Give me something easy I can just smoke and forget about.
I'm going to a deep depression if I stick with this game.
Absolutely.
I'll be very sad.
But while we're talking about you, Rob, you and Vanessa are part of a crazy band called Rubix Pube, and I've seen you live a couple times, and it's fucking awesome. You guys put on an amazing show. But I wanted to ask you guys, like, how did you guys start, and how long have you been together, and have you had any funny or cool moments on the road recently or in the past few years? Because I heard you guys are going on tour. I heard.
Yeah, in April we're touring.
A little guy, a little tour.
Yep,
Little
yep.
tour. But you're
Like
going across the country, right?
Yeah, well, we're doing
parts
East
of it.
Coast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Tennessee, Carolinas,
The
Orlando.
states that matter.
Yeah, sure.
We're
Yeah.
gonna dip down to Florida.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
Join
we're gonna
forces.
bring back some fresh COVID for you guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're joining forces with Hypercube Labs. Shout out.
America's
Nice.
penis.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Florida.
Yeah.
Hypercube Labs.
Yeah, we will be on another podcast time for the show. Yeah,
we will be. That's
together
right,
we
we're
will
on-
be doing that.
Yeah.
Do you guys know when? Or
It would
sometime
be
soon?
April 10th,
Probably April 10th.
I think, or 11th. The show on the 11th, whatever Monday that is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Monday nights at 10 p.m. on freethinkradio.com.
Okay.
Freezing.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
How'd we meet? At Old Mill Pub.
At the Old Mill Pub in Scioto, Pennsylvania.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we did our last show there. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
You guys
That's the
hooked us
place.
up with that show.
Yep.
I wasn't aware. But you're welcome.
I don't know if they knew. They might not have knew.
If
If it wasn't for you
I
guys,
see.
we would not have been there.
I forgot about them.
It's
I was
easy.
just so lost in this conversation.
It's so easy.
So, we met at the Old Mill Pub, and there's an open mic hosted by this guy Nick. He's in the band Contact Collective. He's great.
Nice.
It's not
and-
me. It's a different one.
No, it's a
No,
different
yeah,
Nick. There
no,
are
that's
there
Sousa.
are officially 2 Nicks on the planet.
At least.
3.
Are there 3?
Batty.
There's 3.
Batty's a
Batty.
certified
Oh,
Nick.
that's right.
Cerniglia.
I completely forgot he's canon.
Yeah, let's just start calling Nick my Nicks for now, because Cerniglia, there's too many Nicks. So what's up,
You
Nicks?
just want like any excuse to say
Your name. I'm shortening your name. Let's get back to the
that
story.
sound that you're just so in love with.
What sound are you talking about?
Those letters that
Rob was playing surf rock
So
at the
I
Old
was
Mill
doing-
Pub.
I was
like,
trying to be
yo,
like
you
a
should
front
play
man.
bass.
It was not good. And she's like, you belong in the back.
No,
play
no.
bass?
Me and Dan were like, ooh, please.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is how did you guys? What was the first? Like let so you met. You're like maybe we'll jam. Did you guys just
Yeah.
do
Well,
it? Did you jam out in public, or did you guys get all together and you
We got
brought
together, like-
ideas out?
yeah, me and Dan have been like playing music together since we were kids.
Okay.
So we wanted to start like a project that was weird and funky, and then he kind of fell right into that.
Yeah, and I was just all about it.
You're like
We were-
this dude literally was here for this. Like he knew he was gonna be in the band.
Oh
as much
yeah, it
as-
made sense once it happened. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like totally divine timing.
The night that we thought of the name of the band, I was like, I totally want to be in that band. If it ever happens, I want to be in
For
that
the
band.
name.
You're just
That's
digging
really
the
good.
drums and the crunchiness and what she was doing.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, absolutely not.
we had like a couple songs.
You had some songs
established,
ready,
but you
so
really like
you brought
wrote
me
him
in.
once he joined, like
Right.
the official lineup.
It's
of
cool
the
how it
band.
all comes together. If you already what?
No,
Everybody push your mics away.
Oh,
keep talking. I'm trying to do something off mic.
Everyone
not
stop
derail
talking.
it.
Everyone
And you
acknowledge what's
acknowledged
going
it.
on off the mic.
Son of a bitch.
usually there's a technical difficulty and shit is fucked up. So when like everyone started making like sign language, I was like,
There you go. You talk about technical difficulty and
saying, I'm
everything
like-
just goes fucking nuts.
I was just trying to
Don't
get
bring
Billy
it up.
props. Oh, it's that wire being funky.
I thought it was just going to
Funky
fade
wire.
away. I was like, is that really happening? Am I really blinking?
One of
in
the
an act?
You are. You're
This is
really
my blink.
blinking.
Oh my
Fucked.
god.
There's the first technical
I have another-
difficulty, Nick.
I have another connector if you want to.
said it.
If you want to
Sorry.
replace that connector.
Yeah, we could.
so that's cool though that the
Yes.
band kind of just it came together naturally, more or
Yeah,
less.
definitely.
Oh, yeah.
But it evolved so much. I mean,
Absolutely.
we have like 4 albums out now, and like you could tell each one is like.
I just found out
entirely
too. They're all on Apple
different.
Music. I just downloaded and added them all. It's fucking
Oh,
sweet.
yeah. Nobody listens on Apple Music until this past week with the new album.
Really?
Yeah, songs for time travel.
That's what made me think about it. I knew you had a new album coming out, and I'm like, I wonder if it's on, because I pay for Apple Music. I'm like, I wonder if it's there. I'm like, yep, immediately download. So
Oh,
now
yeah.
randomly
I think
in
I
my
only
random
heard-
list, like all of a sudden it's you,
You just
guys.
hear me, I'm like,
I think I only heard one from the new thing so far. I have to listen to all of it.
it's P good. It's P good.
How many songs do you usually put on an album?
This one's 12.
Oh, nice,
But it's
nice.
still like a half an hour. Like they're all 2-minute
Still,
songs. Like
that's
2,
solid.
3 minute.
The last two were like EPs. And they were,
Right.
You know, like,
Yeah.
But this one's like
15
that's an
minutes.
album.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's
Half
tracks,
hour?
yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
12 songs,
And
half an hour, available on all streaming services. Songs for Time Travel by Rubik's Pube.
I did.
Pick it up today.
I farted earlier, and you guys said it sounded like a shart.
It did.
And then you called it a shartini, and you
Yeah.
said that was one of your songs. I'm like,
Yeah.
no,
It's
we
the
That's
should-
the last
song.
track.
Last track on
That's
the album.
awesome. It's a new song.
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shartinus.
Chartini.
I could bring it up and play a snidbit if you wanted me to.
Yeah,
Sure.
go for it.
Do it.
That's a banger.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I'll add reverb to the final mix. Fuck it up.
More reverb.
Put more
Do you,
verb
do
on
you want the new
it.
connector, Billy?
Melee.
Oh, okay. Billy's got everything. And I can't spell. There it is.
There it is.
Oh! I love that.
Yeah, little reggae vibe or something. Songs for Time Travel by Rubik's Pube.
That was dope. That was like that's the perfect song to end to an album. That sounded so chill. Like that's
Yeah.
it.
It's a good
It
instrumental.
was like a jamming
I liked
track.
it.
We have something like that.
You
Yeah.
you
Nice.
gotta have those.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
you're just supposed
You oughta.
So the whole time when you're playing, are you imagining like a big fat guy just drinking down like a shart, like someone's shart in a teeny glass?
Yeah.
Oh
Or
my
also,
God, that
like,
is-
there's that. There's the obviously, like, yeah. But also, like, a shartini, like a teeny shart.
Yeah.
Oh, a teeny shart.
But no, like, shartini, too. But, like,
Oh, it works on
you know?
levels.
Yeah,
I
it
like
does. There are
that.
levels
Yeah,
to it.
We're a deep band.
I shartini.
Very deep stuff.
I've had teeny sharts at work. It sucks.
I had a shard.
Yeah.
A shard once.
Is
hate
there?
I just went home. My boss was like, just go home.
I started,
Where's the?
I'm sorry.
I
go
started
home.
bringing extra underwear just in case. 'Cause I'm like, can't go home every fucking night. I drink too much.
What do you? I was gonna say. What do you eat?
I eat last 2 days. I ate a bunch of fucking Dominoes, and then
Oh.
I'll drink at night if I'm not sick. I went like 8 days without drinking.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Is that just how you go throughout your days? I'll drink if I'm not sick.
Yep. I get bored at home, so I'm just sitting there watching fucking TV, playing video games.
No, it's more like you're sick when you can't drink.
Right. I'm ill. I should probably not drink tonight.
I'll still smoke.
You can't even like stomach it. You're like, I'm dying. Why do I need this? Your body rejects it, just like
Unless it's a hot toddy, yo.
unless it's a hot toddy.
In my mind, I think a lot of times I'm like, is the beer going to negate the medicine that I'm taking? So I'm just like, I don't want to waste a beer.
For every beer you have to take a Tums.
I knock on wood. I have a full thing of Tums. I haven't taken them in a while. I've been doing good.
Wow, good.
So
for you.
not eating as much, chewing my food longer.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's harder for me, so it takes even
That's a
twice
hard
as long.
one.
How long do you chew your food, Jake?
Like each bite, like normally, I think they say 20, 30 chews.
But you got to
I was like, how long does that take you to get there?
This
Like one bite, probably 2 minutes.
Do you think there's
Okay.
like an equation we can do for your 2 missing teeth to figure out the exact number of chews that you should do?
I think it is. I think
I mean,
it's
like,
if we.
there's only 2 teeth missing, but there's surface area there too. So you might
Well-
have to like really get into the mathematics and
Increase
measure
the
the
chews
area
by-
of your 2 missing
Did you
teeth.
chew with your
All right, I was gonna say nobody chews with their fucking front teeth, dude.
I feel like this conversation is interesting to like koalas and horses.
Good chewers.
Yeah.
Well, I just got to clarify. I'm missing more than just these two. I'm missing all my bottom molars on my bottom side.
So you're all fucked up.
I have nothing here. When they got them
Wow.
pulled, they said they were my wisdom teeth. So my baby teeth went out, and then wisdom teeth came in. I never had adult molars.
Oh wow.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So I have no bottom molars on my. Like you can't tell.
So your teeth kind of puzzle piece together, like you
For-
only
for
have
real.
like the bottom front
I
and the
gotta-
top not front.
Yep, like about here to here, and here.
Nice.
So I have this little minuscule area to chew. Steaks. I used to love steak.
You could still do like good brisket, like really soft
Yeah.
shredded meats that
I'm
are
not
marinated.
rich.
It's not that expensive.
We bought cheap steaks the other night, and there were pieces of fillet, and they were
pieces
terrible.
of shit,
Threw them out.
probably. Yeah.
Couldn't even chew. I
It was
literally,
like the bottom of a cow's foot.
I
Yeah.
literally chewed them for a little bit, sucked out the flavor, and spit them on a napkin. I was so pissed.
So you could have bought like a hockey puck of ground up beef jerky instead.
Just
Dude,
marinate
see,
that for 7 to 8 hours.
I miss
And
beef
then fry it
jerky
up.
too.
Just suck on a Slim Jim
I used to-
for a little bit.
You
Literally, I
you
have to suck
rehydrate
on
the jerky. You unjerk the jerky.
Moisten it up.
Yeah,
so
get it nice and
I
wet.
wanted to ask when you mentioned Shartini, maybe wonder what's the line between a shart and shitting your pants?
Oh shit!
Because
Because now we're measuring little
Okay, well,
shart,
that's easy.
big shart.
That's easy.
Shitting is it like a log?
That's
Like
it. No,
some
no.
shit?
It's one forceful push. It's a fart that turns out is wet. But
I
you did
understand
not
what-
ex-
Yeah.
but like
I understand
But
what
if
a
you go
shart
past
is.
one, if you go past a,
What are you
Jake,
doing?
why are you wiping your butt right now?
I may have sharted.
God damn it!
Don't put that.
Get away from me.
so yeah. If I feel like if you go past like the initial, you're then shitting your pants.
I think like a
Yeah,
skid
because a
mark.
shart is essentially shitting your pants, even if it's a
It
little.
is,
Yeah.
but it's like a unit of
Technically.
measurement.
Right, and that's where I'm wondering where is that
A
line?
shard is
where
like
you
a
say you
skid mark, and a
Okay.
shitting your pants is like there's substance, and it might like,
What's
fuck up.
What's like the
that.
weight?
Like an ounce.
Like
How
a
much? 8
turd.
ounces.
or like just
yeah.
like a or just like depth.
Like a
Anything
rosebud?
with depth.
Well, yeah, 'cause
Anything that's
mostly
not a
a
stain, more than a stain.
Okay,
yeah, because usually a
Rose.
shart is like liquid
Thank
as
you.
fuck.
right.
Well, that's why it happens.
Well,
That's
yeah.
another thing. Yeah, shards can be liquid too.
It's not like
so-
it's a log pops out and you're like, oh
But
shit.
like, what,
Well, no, but like
what if it's like a full like long mist? You know,
like a, yeah.
Wait, what?
what if it's like a long fucking shart? You know, like you were.
Like you can't reclench your butt cheeks.
Yeah,
You're like,
like-
I have no
Time-wise?
control over my
yeah,
anus.
it's like you just like fucking you let it rip, and you know that wasn't just a fart. But it's not. It doesn't have mass because it's. I mean, it has mass.
But your
it's
asshole's like spitting on your underwear.
yeah.
So is
like-
that sharding to you, or
it's
is
like-
that
Yeah, it's a
shitting?
shart.
Well, I don't know. Like it's his diarrhea shit.
no, then you're shitting your
That's
pants.
right,
Then
and that's
you are
where I was
shitting
starting to
your
see that
pants.
gray area.
That's when you're shitting your pants.
What if
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
Is it? Does it matter with the color of the liquid? Does it have? Is it if it's like clear?
No, color isn't a thing.
Weirdest fucking topic.
Because like you can shit.
I was
with
thinking about it,
clear.
like the audience is like Rob's first podcast with Ball Sugar.
Sharding,
And it's just talking about
baby.
shit. the
I think
entire
it's
time.
right on brand.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we
Fair
have like
enough.
2 main topics, like dick and balls or shitting.
Or something else that's gross.
Dick and
Yeah.
balls.
Go listen to Shark.
And it's all
right.
Billy's fault. He always wants to talk about it. Every like pre-show
the one who's
podcast,
like,
he's like, we have to talk
you
about
guys.
shit.
Yeah, it's true.
He did
on,
say the
Billy.
He
least.
did actually.
He's so opposed to it. I love egging him on. Eggs give you shits too.
Just
All right, so cool tour stories. Wait, there's a three-part question.
stories.
Yes.
The first one was how we met.
Yep.
What was the second part?
If you have any fun or cool moments on the road.
So there's just two parts. How'd you
Yeah.
meet? Have you ever had any cool stuff on the road?
yeah, that's pretty much
Okay.
it. Because then I said you guys are going on tour.
Like a gas station Blumpkin.
No, there was the TGIF crackhead.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And where was
yeah.
that?
Can I tell it?
T-
Please
TGIF?
do.
Oh
Please
my
do.
God.
I'll,
We pulled over, and I don't know what state were we in.
I think we were in Virginia.
And we were just like, all right, let's like smoke a little froppage. And we got out of the car at a TGI Fridays for some reason, and we were like, all right, let's like walk down this little trail behind the TGI Fridays to smoke. And we're looking at some trash on the ground, and we're like, we might actually be standing in a hobo's living room right now.
Well, there was like a parts of a tent.
Oh, like
not
a
like the
Yeah,
whole
but it
thing, but
was-
like
it was-
parts of it. There was like
yeah.
deodorant.
Like a bum layer.
Like
Yeah,
so like it
definitely.
was behind this TGI Fridays. There was this clear little path. There was a tree with decent leaf coverage, what I would assume would help with the weather, and then like a line of shrubbery. So I feel like it was kind of like one of those like an enclave. Then you put your tent there and you just try to like
Yeah.
hold it down.
And we just totally
We just
invaded,
invaded
like
it.
silly goobers.
And then we had a conversation
smoking
about like,
tons of
do you
bud.
think somebody lives here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Oh,
oh, that's so
shit.
weird. We're just like walking around. It's like glad they're not here. And then
Yeah.
we walk out.
Yeah, we walk back, and it's like literally a horror movie. Like Rob's in front, then it's Dan, and then it's me. And Rob's like turning around saying something, and he's like, right behind you. And there was just like this like
He was in the
totally
fucking tree.
deformed. Like he
What?
was in
Like there was
the
like
tree.
this other tree. That
and he was
it
like
just
right
in it.
where we were
Like,
just
in it.
now. Like
Fuck.
Like he was
like a
listening
few
to the
feet
whole thing.
away.
It was so embarrassing because that was his home, and I walked into his fucking
Rob
home
cared
and then
about what they
insulted
thought.
him, and then we just walked away.
It's okay. He was doing what he loved. He loved to smoke crack and
Yeah, he
be
was just,
paranoid.
like, in the
Spy on
crosshairs.
people.
You gave him something to do that night. He
Yeah.
ain't got TV.
Yeah, that was like a show for him.
Yeah.
You guys making fun of his life.
You feel good about that. Fuck
yeah,
that.
we had a drunk.
I'm having a hard time reconciling that. I'm gonna be terribly honest with you guys.
There was like a drunk zombie man in Raleigh, North Carolina that tried to just run up to our car and open the door.
Jesus.
And we like drove away. I thought we were gonna rip his zombie arm off.
Well, like we were across the street from him, and he was saying like he came out of the park, and like there was a slight decline right past like the shrub line of the park, and he just comes down like no control over his body,
Just
just
moving
falling,
weird.
Except
walking
his eyes,
down.
which were locked on us.
Yes, and then
What
he
the fuck?
saw
That's the
us,
worst.
Yeah.
and he's across the street. We're going across the street to the car. We cross paths. We get in the car as quickly as possible. I take a look at him. He looks at me, and he starts beelining it, moving fast for a very drunk zombie person. Faster than you think. Not like the movies or like. He's like, and he tries to open the door, and I'm just like, fuck. I just got the car. I drove off. I thought his arm was like stuck in it. I had no idea what was going on.
Dude,
Like,
yeah,
it was
might be
like
killing a man.
out.
Like
I was in the passenger seat, like, go, go! Oh my God, he's running through the car.
and he was kind of like, and he like turned around and like he had this look of indignation, like how fucking rude.
Yeah.
Why didn't they
My
let me get in the
Uber.
car?
What the
A car of people and speakers.
Like,
Usually when I scream at people and run at them, they invite me in.
Yeah.
You know, he definitely thought I was the asshole in that situation, and you know that happens a lot because you're in a situation. It's easy to be like, "Fuck that guy. I'm me. I didn't do nothing wrong. It's him." No, that was what he was going through. But like,
We were all at peace.
You guys actually,
insane.
knowing Dan too, like you three in a van, it's just like you already look like and seem like the setup of a horror movie.
Hell yeah. Dan's asleep in the back with the cargo
Right.
every time we
Yeah,
tour. So
absolutely.
he's like the person
You
that
guys are
just
gonna-
like
he
survives
catches up on sleep
Slack.
on tour. You know,
Yeah.
he wakes up for
He
the
sleeps through
performance,
it.
and then we just lay him back down.
You're gonna break
like
down
a baby boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I papoose him in like a blanket,
You gotta burp him
wrap
after a
him
show.
up like a fucking caterpillar,
Like a
or
burrito.
glowworm.
So
Do you remember glowworms?
Fuck yeah.
Like, wrapped up like a fucking glowworm, and we
James
just
and the
place
Giant
him
Peach.
There was a
gently.
green one and a blue one with moons and stars on it.
Okay, I think there's
Maybe a
the
pink
yellow
one. Maybe yellow, maybe
Yeah,
pink.
I had a yellow one.
Really?
Yeah,
I feel like everyone had a blue or a green one. That blows my mind.
I think it was
now.
yellow.
Was it
Maybe my memories are colorblind.
Was it possible that when you were little you didn't understand the difference between green and yellow?
Ooh, it just all changed when you turned like
Do you know what I mean? 'Cause
Possible you're colorblind.
It's possible. There are like developmental things that happen with the body
I
where
don't
like
want to like bring anything up.
babies don't come like fully updated.
Right.
So like they're basically once they come
Like-
out and then there's like an update that's slowly uploading until they just stop working on patches.
Right.
And then you're fucked. You're on your own.
Like when I was little, like I didn't understand the difference between like salt or sweet
okay.
for like at least like 9 years.
That's a weird
9
one.
years.
Yeah, so they didn't know how to like.
They're like, yo, can I have some candy? And they would just give you like a piece of liverwurst.
Yeah, they would give me like bologna for dessert, and I was like, "Thank you." And I didn't know.
What?
Like the
Is that a
difference.
real thing? Like,
I had issues,
No
and that was the
way.
main one. Yeah,
No
I didn't.
fucking
My
way.
tongue didn't develop
Had.
right.
Had.
Yeah, I grew up. But the glowworms, it was definitely like a light green.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
it
you're
could have
probably
been
right.
Yellow,
Yeah,
but
you're probably right. I mean,
I want to
light
look
green.
now. Like look up old like late '80s toys.
Okay, so you know what I think it is? I think it is. You know, the plastic was probably like filled with lead or something. And I guess I remember the color when it was lit up in a dark room. And it kind of looked kind of yellowish because the plastic it wasn't like the kind of plastic that would be the right color. It's just slightly off.
Did you ever take it apart? For
No.
fun?
You know what?
Because if you unzip the back of it,
Yeah, no. Wasn't it like a Velcro thing?
yeah, it's like Velcro and a zip, I think.
maybe?
And there's like a little dildo flashlight inside.
Yeah,
of
it is. It was like basically like a
And
dildo
like,
flashlight.
That's like how I learned.
Where babies come from.
Right. What the fuck? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can
that was
we?
like you like viciously grilling him about the color of a fucking.
I wouldn't
old
say
toy.
vicious.
No, I mean,
That's
I
what
don't- I
it
don't
looked
feel
like to me, man. I was like, that's brutal, man.
I don't
You, like,
feel threatened.
Really don't believe him on the color of this toy right now.
Well, all our memories are kind of like, you know, once something happens,
Yeah.
the longer you hold it as a memory, the more distorted it gets.
Right.
That's why eyewitness
that.
testimony is actually not reliable at all. I did like a project on it in sociology.
Oh shit.
And so it's just kind of funny because, like, you know, it could have like not fucking existed. Like, I could have looked at the commercial and just really hoped I had one, then like formed all these memories in my fucking brain
That damn
where I had a
fucking
glowworm,
man
and
collar
mine was
effect.
yellow, regardless of whether it actually existed or not.
Yeah. In your memory, that's
Yeah,
exactly what it
absolutely.
is.
Turns
Memories
out it was
are
like your cousin's glowworm.
memories
Saw
are
it once.
useless. They're useless things.
Yeah.
And
That makes me understand the Mandela effect like 100 times more. Just when you explain that for me, I'm like,
Yeah.
that is it.
Absolutely.
the
Like, holy
fucking
shit.
Monopoly guy had a goddamn monocle, and I'll
No,
put my
that's Mr.
fucking-
Peanut.
Put
That's
my
Mr.
life
Peanut.
on
That
it.
is Mr. Peanut. That's not.
I
That's
know
just
Mr.
another
Peanut
guy
has
with
one,
the
but I'm
monocle.
telling you, the Monopoly guy had a monocle when I was a kid.
Your brain's just weak.
Are you thinking maybe just he had like
No,
a
I feel
chain
like-
watch? You know, like a.
It was a chain to the
Yeah,
fucking
maybe it was
little
just a
eyepiece.
chain
Are
watch.
you thinking of Flava Flav?
Who would put a
I'm
watch on
thinking
their
of Flava
eye?
Flav. Yeah, Monopoly guy with the giant neck clock.
The Monopoly guy with a neck tattoo.
Did he have,
He's got like a fucking falcon on his throat.
was he shaped like a peanut?
They really need to get like they're trying to get kids back into Monopoly. So you know,
Good luck.
So
neck
they took the
tattoo,
monocle. Oh, yeah, they gave him
colored hair.
rapper tats.
But it would be like through
TikTok.
the internet. Yeah, it would be like an internet monopoly.
Absolutely.
Because you
That's-
can't play a real fucking thing.
Before I forget, can we, as Ball
It's
Sugar,
narrow-minded.
record a new movie called like the Rubik's Pube Chainsaw Massacre, where it's you three and you
Yeah,
stop
yeah, yeah.
out by the barn out here,
Yeah.
and we get a lot of people
And
in
then you just
costume,
chop us the
and
fuck
you're just
up.
stuck in a barn, and we do like
We
an
all
hour and a
wear.
half.
That would
Yeah,
be
we all wear.
amazing.
That would be dope.
We wear like skin masks and
Yeah,
fake
yeah.
buck teeth
I have a
and all
guy.
that shit. And
You guys should have extras like in the band so we can kill them off, and then you three
Yeah.
survive.
So like we'll come out with like a 7-piece.
yeah. With like 3 useless
And there
like
were the three pubes that survived.
yeah.
We'll
There's,
just
like,
dress up as the other people.
Oh,
and
that
wig.
could-
It's our origin story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it
that's
could be-
exactly what I was thinking. I'm like,
guys used to be
fuck
like a
the
ska
Chainsaw
band with, like,
Massacre part.
like
Just,
foreign
make a
horn
horror
players.
movie.
You guys sounded like an orchestra.
We had one guy that danced.
Yeah.
His only problem
He's a
was
front
He
man.
was a tap dancer.
Sign
got
language
percussion.
interpreters.
But he got his 7th of the money because it was so important. He hyped up the crowd. Got into it.
that's true.
It's like if he can dance, I can dance. We all can dance.
We hired them all.
Do you ever see that with rappers who literally have a guy hired to stand next to him and hype up the crowd?
Yeah.
Do you
That's
remember
their
that guy
entire
at
job.
Croc Rock?
Well, I think that like originated from the fact that they didn't have a band, so they needed other people on stage.
For
If it was like
presence.
one dude
Right.
and like a DJ.
Just for presence.
Absolutely. It's all
Yeah.
about like
Strong.
That's what I just said.
like kinetic energy.
Right, we just said it with different words.
I said presence.
We went to this
Did you?
Bloodhound gang.
You're talking about shit from Christmas, and he's talking about being somewhere.
Yeah, they're different.
Croc Rock.
They're close.
Yeah, we went to fucking this Croc
What's
Rock
happening
show.
here?
It was Bloodhound Gang, and they had an opener, and it was like this white rapper, and he had
Yes!
like this like really gangster looking dude walking in front of him and just like grilling the crowd the whole time, like not even dancing, just grilling people.
Yeah.
And like this guy's like
Do you mean
fucking
like mugging, like mean mugging?
Yes.
yeah, like
You're
but
talking
the,
about,
the
like-
rapper dude was
Or
like
he was
so
just like sharing
bad.
his grills. He was just like flashing them.
Like
"Arr."
all of that, but he was also
Literally
like walking
all of
around
it.
and acting like he was like jerking off, but
gonna
like
say, what?
meanly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like but like it was
Hype
like up
men
here,
are like
you know, like
a
it
whole
was weird.
species.
And like when Bloodhound Gang got out on stage, they're like, "Hey, we're sorry about that dude. Like we don't know where he came from." Like,
He doesn't even fuck. He's like the
Yeah.
light guy. He just like
Like-
snapped that night.
and the whole time, this guy's getting booed bad, like
Damn.
so hard. Where I was like, I kind of feel bad for him. And then he starts flipping out. He's like, I got a music video coming out on MTV this week. You motherfuckers don't know what the fuck you're doing. You all suck. And then like fucking Bloodhound comes out and fucking Jimmy Pop's like, so don't know who the fuck that was. Never heard of him before. Sorry. We're going to do some music.
The venue probably
hilarious.
set it up, honestly.
Yeah.
That was their first show back in the U.S. after like 10 years. I
His
remember
uncle
that.
owns the club.
That show was awesome.
yeah.
I still make fun of your little brother for not going because he went to a middle school semi-formal dance and he missed Bloodhound Gang.
He was hoping for puss, dude.
I was
You
going to
can't
say,
blame him.
yeah, that's probably what's going on there.
I don't think he could have got in anyway because he was under 18.
Oh, he's
So
like,
that was
oh.
his best bet. Was maybe.
Well, it's
vagina.
easier to fake an ID card than a Vax card nowadays, so he
No,
could
it
have got
isn't.
in.
No, it's not. That's not even remotely factual.
So
I'm not even going to talk about it. No, I'm not bringing it up.
if you guys,
I was going to go in depth, but we're not going to do it.
Johnny
Good way,
Depp.
a good time to segue into Putin.
Yeah.
Actually, one of my articles is about Elon Musk threatening to, or
He was going to fight Putin.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
he
challenged
offered
to
to
like
fight Putin.
I had like unarmed death match,
I was
Like a fist
live television.
Slapbox.
hoping-
I mean, I don't know if I agree with that, but I would watch it.
was really hoping you said Tutankhamun.
Oh, the king.
Like Elon Musk invented time travel just to go back and fight.
Go fight King Tut.
He just doesn't
it's actually said
understand
that
why.
King Tut was so inbred
Yeah.
that like
Well, that
he-
was Elon Musk's fault, obviously.
clearly
He invented time travel and, went
and made
fucked
like
with
all
DNA.
of King Tut's like lineage
I
fuck
believe
their
it.
cousins and then like King Tut was all like I don't want to make fun of
You
deformed
piece
people.
of shit.
all right okay.
Making fun of King
So-
Tut.
Tut's watching.
Here's an interesting question. So we don't make fun of disabled people.
What do you
shouldn't.
mean?
I mean, we're not supposed to.
Oh.
It's written in the Constitution.
Okay.
But if you're inbred, people make fun of those people all the fucking time.
And I-
So
Right,
what
it's
if
not
you
even
have?
their
What if you
fault.
grow like a second fucking head, and you're because you're inbred and somehow survive?
That's why you just make fun of everyone.
The thing is, like,
I don't
King
know.
Tut was like probably not live. I think he died because he was like
16,
so
I think,
broken
17.
of like a human. Like he had like extra ears and shit, and like a club foot and like Credo coming out of his stomach. Or
That's
whatever.
why they just stuffed him up in a fucking coffin, so you never
Absolutely.
actually have to see his
Yeah.
real body. He's a freak show.
His coffin's even weird shaped. And
Yeah.
He's got like lumps and bulges.
But, like King Tut travels in a coffin because he'll be there soon anyway. He's just
I feel like it's just more proof that there was way more.
re-embalmed.
King Tut.
He was the original freak show. People were paying like $1 fucking
Go see the
50.
king.
Fucking
And then he died, and then people
Egyptian
still
money.
paid like $1 to go see him.
He had a brief stint, like a little bit of time, where he was like a male dancer, and he was King Nut.
Oh,
just shaking his sphinx around.
Okay. All right.
It's like an adorable little pair of underwear for his little ass penis. He didn't have a cock or a dong. He had a penis.
Oh, okay.
Very.
All right, I'm starting to picture him now. Thank you. I'm trying to paint a picture.
You got like a foot for an ear, little dick.
On March 16th, the Kremlin may have ignored billionaire Elon Musk challenging President Vladimir Putin to a fight over Russia's invasion of Ukraine, but several Russian officials have stepped in to defend their leader by mocking Musk online. So Russia's just mocking Elon Musk for threatening to fight him.
Okay, so the original story, though, is that Elon Musk challenged Vladimir. I remember seeing it. It was like a tweet. And it was like something about like hand-to-hand combat.
Single combat,
and
yeah.
single combat. And then then he put the rest of it, was like in Russian on it, like on his Twitter.
I bet you that wasn't transcribed well.
I don't know. He's probably got somebody who can do that. He's got billions of dollars.
That's true.
He probably has somebody who can do that.
Makes sense.
Could you imagine though? You're like, I have to like threaten Vladimir Putin on Twitter. Can you make sure that my Russian is accurate and easy to understand and grammatically correct?
I don't think Putin would fight fair. I think it would be like a WWE match where like one of his like higher officers would come in with a chair behind him.
I think what would happen is like he'd come out and you'd have Elon Musk and he'd have like a rocket pack. And then you'd have Vladimir Putin would have Steven Seagal in like a trebuchet, and he would just whip him at him and pulverize Elon Musk with Steven Seagal's flying corpse.
So you think Putin would win?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is like Mega Man versus like Sonic the Hedgehog or something. It would just be a spectacle. I'd actually pay to see that. That would be fun.
Elon is totally
fun.
Sonic.
Could you imagine that though? Like in the future, it's like people are literally like the same way they paid for fucking Mike Tyson and what's his name to come out of retirement and fight, like or
Holyfield,
whatever.
right?
Yeah, Holyfield.
George Foreman.
Or,
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't follow
like the
them,
gorilla.
but like
It was one of
it's
them.
literally like political debates
Rocky
with
Balboa.
fucking fighting. So it's like they developed this whole new way of debating where it's like if you get a really good debate in, you get to punch him in the face, but only if he doesn't block. You know?
Oh, we should
So it's
elect
like
our president
really
like that.
fast.
I was going to say, I would have loved to have seen, not necessarily Donald Trump and like Joe Biden.
Bush and Clinton, that would have been a fucking fight.
Bush and Clinton? Or yeah, maybe that might be hard. I was thinking more Bernie Sanders versus Joe Biden because when in their debate, like there was like a tense moment where like Joe Biden said some fuck shit, and Bernie Sanders turned around and was like, "You bitch."
Yo, he's
And like
cracking knuckles.
and then they were
He's
like
ready.
they were kind of like getting like they were walking away from their podium they were like heated.
They were leaning
These were,
less
like,
on their podium.
Old cranky fucks that are used to getting in their way and having nobody tell them that they're wrong. Somebody's like, how dare you disagree with me?
Turn into a
I'm fucking
UFC
old and I got
fucking
money.
head.
Who are you?
Oh.
You work at fucking McDonald's?
They're both trying to do
They're not
roundhouse kicks, but it's
No.
like so slow. They just like break their back.
No, they would like run into each other and like
Body
their
slam.
arms would get mangled. They'd fall over
We've
and then they
talked
would
about-
cry together.
We've talked about celebrity
I'm
deathmatch
sorry,
before.
dude.
Yeah.
That's who we need to see on the first
My mother
celebrity
never loved
deathmatch.
me.
Sanders versus Biden.
Sanders versus Biden.
Yep.
That'd be humane because they're older.
So what if to decide who could be president? Which I mean, I don't give a fuck either way. But what if I feel like there should be something more like
Gladiatorial.
Who can get punched in the face the most?
exactly that. Like to be president, you have to be able to take a punch right in the goddamn face and then chop a cord of wood and,
Yeah.
and stack it.
It's like running an
with
obstacle
with a
course.
bloody nose. Yeah, you and like you can't. If you fucking bitch or cry, you can't be president. You have to
It's
do
like-
like some man
Yeah.
shit.
Put them
Some, like,
through
Ultimate
colonial
Warrior.
Yeah.
Olympics.
Let's just turn it into fucking reality television,
You
all right?
put them through-
Dancing for the fucking presidency.
You put them through the colonial Olympics.
Put them on an island with just underwear.
How much coal?
See
can
how
you
long they
shovel?
can last.
It literally goes back to like if you have a job, like I have a shitty job, day job, but like if my boss can't do my job, are you gonna respect him? No. If he
Right.
can't do
Yeah.
it, like what the fuck? Why? If our president can't do this shit, why are we gonna respect him? He's gonna send other people to fight.
Yeah,
If he
I'm
can't
getting
fight
punched
himself,
in the face.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a
I want
minute.
my
So, like,
president
you-
punched
Similar.
in the face.
So say you own a business and you hire a guy to do something that you can't do, which is why you fucking hire him. If he doesn't understand your job, you don't respect him.
yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Like he expects me to go do this.
What do you do for a fucking living?
I put up cable.
You put up cable.
It's not that hard, really.
But your boss has never put up cable. Let's say this hypothetical boss, not your boss specifically.
Oh,
in this
say
scenario,
he's
you
never
worked
put
for
it up.
You've
If he
never done it.
I wouldn't
Doesn't understand
respect
how it
him
works.
then.
All right, like
Or I wouldn't think anything.
Because
Like,
some of the
incredible.
jobs are gnarly, and he expects us to do them one way, and like that's not how it works. We can't do it that way.
Right,
It's
'cause
gonna
you-
take longer.
Yeah, yeah.
okay, so it's like not really having a realistic understanding
Yeah,
of
more-
what you do and
Yeah.
how long it takes
So
to do
therefore,
it.
you don't respect them as
Proportional.
much.
Yeah, because like you expect me to do this, and like I literally, you can't make a diamond out of rock. Like,
Right.
It's gonna take some more time. It's gonna be more manpower.
So
it's
you
gonna
need to be more
harder.
hands-on, or at least like observe how these things work. So you're like, oh, this is why this takes so long, because things happen.
Yeah, not like expect me to fucking be RoboCop and put up fucking
Wait, are
whatever that.
Yeah, I've had
fast.
bosses that like
Did you
expect you
work
to be
for RoboCop?
RoboCop.
I really wish I did.
So with that logic, basically what you're saying is like the president should know how to do every job ever created in order to qualify to be
And then get
president.
punched in the face.
Maybe, yeah, but
Also
mostly
be
punch in
able
the
to
face and
Yeah.
cut wood.
If
Yeah.
you could take a punch, you could
Yeah, I'm
flip
just
a
thinking-
burger, you could cut
just-
wood.
Ooh, flip a burger is a good
I'm
one.
thinking more
You
of the
could do
war
everything.
aspect. Like what? If he can't protect us,
These are rich people. You hand them like a spatula. He's like, what is this?
I think most of our presidents have actually been generals and been in war, been in fights. But like, I'm pretty sure
Not in
Biden-
recent history.
No.
How many birds can you carve out of a log while flipping burgers?
I seen
with the
Obama-
same spatula you're using to carve the wood.
I've seen Obama out there with a katana, cutting homies up. Obama.
Oprah. Yeah, absolutely. It was the crossover episode when Obama was on Oprah.
Oprah.
Everyone had a katana under their chair.
Obampra.
Obama.
You get a katana.
You get a katana.
You get a
And
katana.
you get a katana.
Free abortions for everyone. Just shove it up there and twist.
All right, wait a minute. So,
Katana abortions.
like, is it on the spot, or can you save that shit? It's like a voucher.
Oh, it's a voucher. You,
You
can
have
save
the
it.
katana. You
have
can
up to
take it home with you.
Yeah, you have up to 2 months to perform it.
This is your presidential abortion certificate, renewable for the next 9 months.
4 years.
I'm gonna shart. Oh,
Do you want to head into another topic here or
Okay.
something?
we talked about Elon and Putin. How about we go right into? I don't remember what you said. My things were.
Check them.
Boop. Nope. Boop. Nope. Boop. Nope. Boop. All right. Okay. Let's be crass.
Flawless.
It's a new segment where I bring up articles and topics that happened recently that are just, quite honestly, crass. This most recent development,
What does crass mean?
You want to Google
I
that?
want the actual definition for the
you son of a bitch.
abrasive.
Yeah.
All right,
Like
my fat
everybody's
fingers.
chill and you're like talking vulgar.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
dinner, you're acting.
Lacking sensitivity, refinement, or intelligence. The crass assumptions that men make about women was the first suggestion I gave in dictionary.com. All right.
Okay.
Sorry, Vanessa. I didn't mean to.
Why are you
I didn't mean
apologizing
to
to
assume
her?
I
anything.
didn't mean to be crass.
Inexcusable, Jake.
Like example would be like.
That's on a woman. only word.
Apologize for everyone.
Okay, this woman thought she had a UTI because she stuck a 8-ounce glass tumbler up where?
That's like a double glass, right?
What is a tumbler?
It's like a double.
It's like a
glass.
little glass that holds about 8 ounces
Yeah,
of water.
like a whiskey double.
She
Wait,
apparently,
Yeah, that's inside someone.
That seems kind of big.
Yeah, I know.
right?
Okay.
And then the technicians found a glass tumbler inside of her bladder that has been causing the symptoms. So she later revealed that she had used the drinking glass for sexual pleasure 4 years ago.
Through the piss hole.
So
Is that what we're implying? How did
That's-
it get to the bladder?
she shoved this glass tumbler, I guess, through her. Isn't the piss hole through the clit?
No.
No.
Well, it's
It
like
is at
near
the-
it.
it is
It's
at
up
the
there.
top,
Yeah,
yeah.
Is it
it's
the top?
near it. Yeah.
It's adjacent, but not.
So when she shoved it in and
think
went
it's
in her
that big,
piss hole,
though.
she kind of forgot about it.
Can you pull up a diagram of a vagina real quick? It just-
You sounded like Howard Stern when you said that.
This is the X-ray
we can point at it.
of the tumbler inside of her
Holy
bladder.
shit balls.
Gosh.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any way to
God
get that on the.
There it
Your
is. Yeah.
camera, Jake.
there.
Over there.
Ugh.
So there's a tumbler, right?
That looks like it from this angle. That looks like some dude about to lick some ice cream. He's like really happy about it. There's a big smile. He's like,
Boom, boom, boom. That's a pube song.
What do you see when you look at clouds?
It
cloud.
depends what the clouds look like.
Right.
A tumbler and a urethra.
What if people
urethra-filled
like?
tumbler? So I need really like you're describing I don't know what a tumbler is, but you're describing like a whiskey glass or something.
Yeah.
Yep,
How
exactly.
that's not physically possible to stick down your urethra.
Yeah, I don't
is
get
it?
it.
That's what I thought.
That's
Like,
where I'm lost.
That's not
too.
really how
How big is your piss hole?
proportions
yeah, like,
work.
Right.
I don't.
Imagine like you're all looking at clouds as friends, and you like realize who the fucking psychopath is by doing that. Like everyone's like, "Oh, look a lion! Oh, look a bear head!" And he's like, "Oh my god, look! It's like a man eating a fucking fox." Head first.
Here, apparently, I don't
I mean,
know.
if you're hungry and you have nothing else to eat,
She
head
was.
first.
Yeah, you like to eat things head first.
I like to eat the nose first.
Fuck yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah, it's the best
Did you
part.
ever crunch a nose off like a vermin?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just rat biting.
Oh,
Yeah, when I get rat snacks, that's usually the
rat
place
snacks.
I
And
start.
I get real drunk, I get like the rat snacks,
Oh,
and I fucking
yeah,
gotta
dude.
run out in the woods and eat some.
cheddar cheese covered fucking rat snacks, man.
As my best friend in New York renamed sounding to pisshole play, she has been experiencing urgenturia, or the random uncontrollable urges to pee, for a year before eventually visiting the ER. A urine test even returned the presence of red and white blood cells in the sample, which is a type of a UTI. However, the woman had not reported any blood whatsoever. It describes such objects as intravesical foreign bodies. So she, like, apparently, I don't know if she did it on purpose or not, but it somehow went
How
up her
do you
urethra.
survive 4 years without it breaking?
I
I
don't
want to see a picture of this woman, and they don't show it.
because your face is gonna say I did this.
Yes.
The face on this
me see
person is
that
gonna
picture again. Let me see that
totally be
picture.
like,
I need to
"Hey,
look
this
at
is
the
what I
picture.
do." How do you not?
They have
know?
a picture of it out.
Oh my gosh.
I just don't get how you don't know. This is a weird topic
either.
because no one has
Me
anything
either,
to
me
say
either.
about it. We're
Yeah,
just
it's
like,
All right, so okay, so
We're, like,
if-
scared.
If what we're saying is that it went through the urethra, imagine somebody who's like sounding. They've practiced. They've worked up their tolerance and like
they
worked up to
gauged
bigger
it out.
things,
Yeah.
bigger
You
things.
You need
know.
more and more. Each
started with like a
Absolutely.
jelly bean in the piss hole. And
It was probably like a rod. Usually it's like a piece of metal, like a thin piece of metal. That
Ew,
goes
why
into,
metal? Why not like a Pez or
like stainless steel, so you don't get a fucking infection.
Yeah.
right,
And
right.
they're like medical steel.
They have special rods.
Titanium.
You start with a fucking jelly bean and just you have sugar like
God
stuck in your
damn.
urethra, and then it rots, and then like they throw
get
out
ants in your pussy?
they throw out your vagina or dick.
Wait, so you
and
have to gauge the vagina piss hole to even get this?
yes,
Like working up-
absolutely. I think that's what.
Why?
Yo,
what? Like
chill,
why?
chill.
Apparently it feels.
Doesn't it make you
Apparently it feels great. You know?
makes your spine hurt?
Why would somebody stick a tumbler up their fucking vagina?
Clearly, it wasn't just
piss
like
hole?
straight tumbler. It's like I bet I could put that
Because your
in my
piss hoe is
urethra.
bigger than this hoe.
And how'd they still pee?
Yeah, exactly.
Like what the fuck?
They're like,
Did they push it up there?
Well, somehow it
farther
got
so they
too far.
could pee?
It would, you know.
It's just their stomach rat ate it.
So like, I don't know. You
That's
ever
what happened.
have you
Little
ever
stomach
fallen
rat.
asleep while like eating something?
like, putting
and while
something in
eating
your-
while eating something, and then you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh shit, this fucking I forgot about this beautiful sandwich, and now it's cold. You may still eat it. Depends on how
I
long it's
mean,
been.
there was.
But
one
like,
time.
so like you're just like casually sounding a fucking tumbler.
And
Like you
falling
do.
asleep.
It's like you had a long day working at the flower shop, and you're just like, I'm just gonna do this, and then you fall asleep, you just fall off, and but it just goes in, and you wake up, you don't
sucks
see
up.
anything's wrong. You're like, the sandwich is not
normal.
there still.
Like your dick ate it?
I
There's
came
no way to
before I
remind
slept.
it. Exactly.
Yeah.
It just went into the bladder.
It's like little
Out of
shit.
and it was
Out of
just
mind.
chilling in the bladder for a while, kind of like
Well, it's like when you wake up.
floating in the pee.
Do you remember the porn you watched when you jerked off and fell asleep? No, you kind of forget about it. You were just in that moment trying to get one
Unless
out.
you were taking notes.
That's true. I thought about taking notes, but it's too tedious. I can't type well with my
Did
left
you say
hand.
tedious?
Hideous. Your dick's like the plant from Little Shop of Horrors.
Feed me,
You
Jacob.
have to keep like feeding it shit. So like, Simo.
Yeah.
Like Rick Moranis comes out and sings some bullshit song.
Something big.
Fucking Steve Martin comes out and fucking skull fucks him with a dentist outfit on.
All right, let's
This
go to
is a
the
sequel.
next crass topic.
Yeah, Little Shop of Horrors.
Okay,
too.
we have
That
another
was
quick
another.
crash topic. Blake Rain, a homeless model, 27, arrested for masturbating at a Miami Beach Starbucks. Nude.
Sounds about right.
He was nude.
He was nude. He was arrested for masturbating in front of people at a Starbucks. And what I just said.
What up, beautiful? How you doing? Just
I'm
fucking
a model.
He's just a waste at this point.
A self-proclaimed homeless male model.
Are you a model for other homeless men?
Right? Yeah. What is? I don't.
A homeless role model, yeah.
I kind of want to see his Instagram. I
He
should.
does
look that
fucking
up.
prison calendars,
Yeah.
like dream dates. It's all these
Hobo
like
beefcake.
yeah, like hunky ass fucks.
Take a picture of me in this dumpster.
This month on fucking hunky ass fucks.
So there's.
What was his name?
His name was
Beef taters.
Blake Rain.
Blake Rain. Do you think that's rain? But it's spelled like as in
Roman
raining,
Reigns.
no, like raining, like as
Supreme.
like a dictator,
yeah.
Like
or
sleeping in
Like
the rain.
ruling over.
Rain. Yeah,
R-E-I-G-N.
ruling over. Their reign. It's a
I'm a king. That's what he looks like.
Blake Rain.
He looks
that-
like.
Is that the same way you
He
spell
doesn't all look
reigns?
like a model.
I don't know. I think
You like horse?
I
Yeah,
think so.
horse,
yeah, I mean,
horse,
it's kind of the
same
same.
way.
Reins.
Yeah.
Does that
it's
mean
kind
like they call that because you're controlling the horse?
it's
So they're the reins.
Take the reins.
It's
Yeah.
part,
all right.
yeah, I think so.
So this guy thought he had control.
He thought he had
First time
control. He was
shatter.
just like, well, see, he was like sounding late at night in his apartment, and he woke up jerking off in a fucking Starbucks. That's exactly how it happened.
Someone said, "What are you fucking doing? Get the fuck out! It's disgusting." And he continued to do it for about 15 minutes before officers finally
15
arrived.
minutes.
Just come already.
And then he took.
Why is it that long?
He's like, I'm having trouble, man.
Maybe because you're in public and you're on drugs
And
you got,
someone's
like,
yelling at you to
heroin dip.
stop.
Yeah.
That sounds like meth or PCP.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just fucked
Right,
up,
he took off
probably.
running.
Good times.
Let's see.
Bath salts.
Was he on anything? They shot him with a stun gun.
He was.
That's when he got to yanking again. They said. So I guess when he got stunned, he started
he
jerking
woke
off
him.
again.
He woke him back up. He's
He,
like,
liked,
oh,
he liked it.
that's my thing.
Remember the guy in Home Alone with the curly hair? And he's like, getting shocked.
Yeah.
It's him
That-
getting tased. Remember, like the skeleton, right? Doesn't he turn into like a little skeleton head?
Like the cartoons.
He has a bond set at $700, so we can bail him out if we wanted to.
That's it.
All right,
They
guys.
knew nobody was coming to get him, so they just set it low anyway.
Our viewers just automatically set up a fund.
I was going to say, can we, I was just about to do a bit where I was going to tell people to go to the website that like already exists for fucking fundraising.
But all the money goes to Jake.
We're also going to get him an Uber, so we're asking for like $8.50.
Yeah, we're gonna have him as a guest on the podcast.
He'll be here next week.
Get him from his dumpster.
We can find out what the hell you're doing.
He just doesn't leave.
What if we?
I don't want that.
Maybe he
Let's
lives
not
in
do
like
that.
No, you're like,
a tent behind a TGI Friday somewhere in Virginia on the weekend. You ran into him.
I was like looking at the picture. I was like, that guy kind of looks familiar.
I seen him in the tree with his clothes on.
It's like subconscious.
What if we start doing fake charities and just keep the money?
That's called fraud.
That's fraud. Yeah, you go to jail for that. Unless you don't get
You're
caught.
not supposed to do that, right?
No.
that's
I didn't know if anyone ever
strictly
thought of
illegal.
that. So
Yeah, no,
No.
people
I
was
have thought of
wondering.
that.
Nobody's ever.
spitballing here
Yeah,
because
yeah.
That is an
This
original.
this room's
thought.
falling apart.
Oh shit!
You could just ask for donations.
You could.
Yeah. Oh, is that? So that's the same thing. You're just being honest now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
absolutely, yeah.
Anybody want? Does
It's
anybody want
because people know what
cookies?
they're paying for.
I would totally eat
maybe
a cookie
later.
right now.
No,
Maybe a little
okay.
bit later. Yeah.
I want
Billy wants one.
Billy
You're
wants
gonna eat
one.
cookies then.
Well, while you give Billy a cookie, I have one more crass topic.
One more.
This one
One more.
doesn't make much sense because we already knew this. There were scientists who did a study to find out that when you orgasm before you go to bed, you sleep better.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
I was saying, I don't know if we need a study for that. Oh,
No.
Did they find out why?
Let me see if I have the article.
Thank you, scientists, for your hard
Oxytocin
studying work.
and dopamine being released.
I may have not looked up that article because it was
To
so
deplete the
dumb. I'm like,
chemicals.
of course.
Feed your body.
Elon Musk.
Science to validate yourself.
Fuck man.
Oh, nope, I do not. That's all I knew about it.
Okay.
But we all knew that already, so thanks, science.
Thanks.
Okay.
And that's it for Crass. Let's Be Crass. Ball Sugar presents. Ball Sugar Podcast presents. Let's Be Crass. It's a new segment. We're trying to figure it out.
Would you want me to do like a thing for it? Should I practice one?
Sure, yes. You got to make it dark and dirty.
Like, Bull Sugar! Let's be crass. That's usually my go-to.
We just need a couple more sound effects and perfect. We can be
Yeah.
on the radio tomorrow.
Yeah.
I understand there's a war going on.
There's a war.
Oh, fuck me.
Let's see how many times we can do that each podcast. There's a war going on. COVID's gone. There's a war.
I understand that COVID's gone. Doesn't exist anymore.
We have a lot of more topics to get to, but we could change it up and do a little game in between if you guys would like.
I like games.
Whatever
Switch
we
it up.
want to do. I'm chilling.
Do you guys
Got
want
cookies?
to do a random game or a you laugh, you lose tournament style?
Oh, I like that.
Well, we'll take turns trying to make everybody on the show laugh. If you laugh, you're out, and you can't make anybody else laugh. The last person standing wins.
Does smiling count?
What's going on in the chat? Anybody? You want guys want to vote on this? If there's anybody still watching?
Yeah, I
The
can't.
last chat is very angry goose. From sharks to sounding.
We got it all, folks.
And beyond. Feel free to eat those cookies, Billy. I'm pretty sure you didn't eat today, so you can enjoy those
I
if you
ate.
like.
But did I eat?
You had like a fucking piece of toast, like half a banana.
I had a quesadilla.
No, you didn't.
I did.
What was in
Was that
said
today?
quesadilla?
Hi.
Hi.
Rumpelstiltskin. Oh, that's Todd, isn't it?
Oh, hi Todd.
Hello,
Todd.
Todd.
I see
Hi,
Rumple
Todd.
and I know it's Todd.
Yeah.
Todd has actually said the most.
So he's just talking
in
to-
the chat.
He's just screaming at us.
Yeah, he's just screaming at us like, "This is gross. Great clip. Jake likes that. I heard yellow and green. Wait, what? I heard it was yellow and body. Oh, he's talking about glowworms.
the glowworms. Yeah.
Podcast has been the
gonna
most
look it up.
disturbing so far. Clap, 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 clap.
I'm going to look it up. Glow.
Play a game. Damn it.
All right, let's
I
do
added
it.
the damn.
Let's play a game, guys.
All right.
So we're gonna make each other laugh. Is that what we're doing?
We're going to try to.
All right.
We'll start at either Billy or Nick and then
And
go
I
down
think
the line.
Barbati's here as well.
Oh, how about Brady?
Get out!
Oh, and fucking Coda. Coda is also here.
Our code is cool, but Nick, you better watch your fucking step.
Yeah.
Not you, the other Nick.
What?
Sorry, Nick.
Watch what you're doing.
You gotta.
So
watch
does smiling
all-
count in this game?
No, you have to audibly like
Okay.
you could probably smile, but like as soon as anything like a
Like
breath
verbal,
comes
yeah.
out,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So I can laugh silently.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess. No, that's
You look like a mime coming.
Oh, I'm a mime.
That's pretty good.
Oh, those cookies are so tiny.
They're so
cute.
good. They're tasty.
I ate one and now I'm like, I want another.
I can eat this one.
That's how you eat those.
Just pick that up with your
Yeah,
middle
you just
finger.
stuck the finger in
And
the
if you remember,
jelly.
not so far back, he was wiping his own ass. So
Oh, they're-
Yeah. So,
So, Rob,
this
they
is
got
yours now.
the blue one and the pink one,
okay.
and then the green one.
You know, I'm thinking of their face.
And then, yeah, their faces are yellow.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking of, is their
I could
face the
not-
whole time. And
I
I'm
could
thinking
not
about lit
imagine.
up at night. I'm not
Yeah.
really thinking about it during the day. I didn't really
Glowworm.
interact with it until it was.
yeah,
know
Google
what?
glowworms because I have
This
no
is
idea.
kind of like creepy. I like slept with this thing.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a piece of looks like a piece of shit with a head
It's like
on
a
it.
giant larva baby.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's like a fucking
Like
nightmare.
a maggot child.
You know,
Look at
so
it,
like,
it looks high.
I mean, so
Looks like it's tripping.
It's like
so that's what a baby lizard person looks like. They're just trying to get us used to it before they bring them out.
and then
that's what's under
40
the
years go
pyramids.
by, and then they're our president.
Oh, no, it's already happened.
There are
As long as they can take a
The
punch to the
entire
face.
ruling class is clearly lizard people.
Yeah.
It seems like that or something. Like they used to live
They-
underground for a while,
They
but
don't
now
seem
they're back
fucking
up.
Yeah.
well,
Either that or vampires.
or they're just not human in any way.
Fun
because,
fact, fun
because
fact.
loss of humanity.
If you need to kill one, they have 2 hearts in their armpits. So go for the armpits.
Is that a
If-
thing?
Yeah, if you encounter a lizard person.
Okay.
okay,
Because
Armpit stabbies.
Yeah, they got
Is that why
armpit
they hate
hearts.
tickling so bad?
they do. All the
Yeah.
people I know are just like, don't
Yeah,
tickle me.
yeah.
Just go
they're
up to
like,
Joe Biden and start tickling
Not a
his
lizard
armpits.
person though.
Fucking-
I had to
his
test.
head opens up. It's like,
So next time you see Joe Biden, go tickle his armpits.
See what happens.
he'll
Probably die.
He'll eat your fucking head.
Okay, we're gonna go into a game, right?
Yeah, hit the song.
Okay.
If you laugh, you lose. If you laugh, you lose. Don't fucking laugh.
Don't lose.
I've already lost.
If you laugh, you lose. If you laugh, lose. Come on.
Do we want to start on the left or the right side of the room?
How does the game work?
Our left or their left?
Our left. We're gonna take turns. We'll get like a few seconds, a minute, or whatever, and we take turns trying to make everybody else on the show laugh. Whether it's a mannerism, a sound, something you say, whatever you do, just try to make. When during your turn, your goal is to try to make everybody else laugh. If someone laughs, they are out, and then it'll keep rotating around, skipping that person.
What do they get, like a minute?
So it's like the
That's it.
horse of laughter.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty much.
Okay.
Just doing an improv bit here.
Okay.
I'm just glad I'm in the middle, so I don't have to start. So it's either Billy or Nick.
I don't want to
So it like goes from one end to the other.
All right, heads left, tails right. Hey Siri, flip a coin.
You pick.
It's tails.
Billy starts.
Okay.
Straight faces, nobody laugh. If you want to win.
Is this face straight enough?
You're trying to make us laugh. Go ahead.
Oh,
It's your turn.
it's my turn. I don't want to make you guys laugh.
We know. You lost.
Oh, you scared the shit out of it.
You just laughed yourself
I
out.
think you just lost.
Yeah.
No, it
Can't-
doesn't work like
Doesn't
that.
work
He
that
can
way.
laugh all he
Because-
wants.
so,
No,
like,
you can knock yourself out.
Because like his
That doesn't
bid,
make
his
sense.
bid could be that like he's just like he's making us laugh with his laugh. He's like, laughter is
Oh,
contagious.
right,
I'm gonna laugh. And then you're
That's
gonna
what I was
laugh.
trying to do.
That,
but
that
it
should
didn't
still count.
work.
No,
I mean, still nobody laughed
Instead,
yet,
I shit
so
my
he-
pants. So thanks, Billy.
Instead, I sharted.
We're still figuring it out. We'll add it to the
I'm wearing a
rules.
diaper. Don't worry.
Do you guys hear the
How
leather?
crunchy you are, yes.
Yeah. You're very crunchy.
This whole time.
Come on, give it some effort. Like,
Super
give us
crunchy.
something.
Is that
Try.
real leather?
He's going to start a fire. He's going to light his joint with his leather coat.
It is real leather.
Okay.
You hear it. You can tell it's real because you can hear it.
It only works when I like move my whole body.
Like a duck.
You should work out in that jacket.
He's like quacking.
This
should.
bit is
Oh,
failing
yeah.
because you've not made us laugh yet.
No, I mean,
I wasn't prepared to make you guys
Well, no,
laugh.
if we laugh right away, then the bet fails. We want it to go around at least once. and nobody
So good
laughing.
thing to start with Billy.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
all right. So does he get another try, or we just move to the next
Nope,
person?
that's it.
All right.
I would try to like fucking do other shit.
Yeah.
We can tell.
Now you're gonna laugh. You
'Cause you're
fucker.
done.
Oh, did you laugh?
He was done. He was done. Does this mean there's no laughing?
I was listening to Rob like we were done.
Oh, see, I
Like
would.
Billy.
All right, next time, as soon as the bit starts, if anybody laughs,
That's
at
why I
any-
asked if there's a time limit.
Oh, at any point during the whole bit, if anybody
Okay.
laughs,
Okay.
you get one pass.
Okay.
So don't laugh at all.
We're learning. Okay.
Okay,
But nobody else should talk then also while that person's trying.
that would make sense.
Because we all just kind of
Tens,
talked.
hot seat.
And mostly just you.
We could start. No, everyone talked.
I didn't talk.
He was just failing miserably. We had to like
Help him.
stop the dead air.
Fuck.
Dead air's bad, guys.
It is also a video podcast.
You should have started with Nick.
Yeah.
I said that for a reason, damn it. I was in the
Sorry.
middle of something.
Well, Siri chose otherwise.
I know. Fuck Siri.
I've been trying for years.
Skynet bullshit.
There's no.
Just fucking.
I can't fit my dick
Duct
in a
tape,
USB hole.
Really, you can't?
You just duct tape a flashlight to your phone.
Okay, here we go. No more laughing. Go.
Was Billy up still?
If Billy wants to go again, he can.
No.
Yeah,
Move
you can
on.
go again.
Oh, nope. Vanessa. He's done.
All right. I'm gonna wait till you all hit this joint to assist my banter.
It's for my glaucoma.
It's
All
for
right.
my eyes.
Are we starting now?
Yes, now.
Oh, look at me. I'm Rob Shepherd. I'm doing the podcast. We talk about Shartinis and I'm in a really bad band and I laugh with no sound and it looks like a mom nutting. It looks like a mom nutting. When I was a kid, I used to slam my head into the floor. And then I found out that Dan also slammed his head into the floor. And I knew we'd be best friends forever. That's a sad story, actually. That's not funny. See, I'm not funny. I can't do it.
Time out.
It was close.
Time out.
I was close a couple times.
I was gonna say, can we cry?
Crying's allowed.
All right, cool.
You're still
loud.
in.
Cool.
Have you ever had like those cries where you're like laughing and crying at the same time? Does that count?
Like manic episodes.
No, I think that's still laughing, right?
Yeah, there's
What
still
if
laughing.
It's both.
Definitely
I
still
guess.
laughing.
What if you cry with your asshole and
That's
you,
a shart.
You hold in your laugh so long that you shart. Like that's how you get it out.
Tears go through your body.
It's
Full
called that
circle.
butt milk.
Yeah.
So as you can tell, this podcast, this Ball Sugar podcast, is sponsored by Poop Jokes, and
Apparently.
they pay us handsomely to bring up assholes and shit and Shartini and at least every 35 seconds.
Sponsored by Shart.
Our families are heavily involved with proctology.
The Shart Corporation.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit doctors.
Vanessa almost got me
I
like
lost.
twice.
She
didn't-
almost
no,
got
you
me
don't-
right
it keeps
in the
going
beginning,
until
right
no,
away.
you don't
Alright.
lose.
Well,
As soon as I saw, I could hear the method of her attack. I was like, oh, it's about me.
well, I tried. I thought it'd be
I know
funny.
you were trying specifically to attack me. And I got that.
Yeah.
Clearly, they didn't
I
think that
tried
was. They
to
didn't. They,
break
nobody
you
else thought
down
that that was an
on
accurate
live television.
representation of what I sound like.
People like when I do. No, when I actually do a Rob impression.
Real life
People
though.
kind of eat that
yeah.
shit up. They're
Oh, I
like,
bet, but that was not it.
I did one
That wasn't
loud.
it. Well,
I mean, you
I
can,
was
do,
just
you can do a real one. I'll just cry. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay, wrap it up.
I wanted to laugh so bad the whole time.
And
I think Billy chuckled once. Technically, should be
Ready, set, go.
All right. So, I'm wearing really, really important underwear right now. It means a lot to me. The day David Bowie died, I was wearing this very pair of red Hanes, and it's really important. I get depressed a lot, and but when I think about those fucking underwear, I'm like, yeah, David Bowie underwear. You know, I listened to like Starman 72 times while I wore these underwear. I just hours and hours of crying. And you know, it's probably sweating, so they're filled with like a lot of sweat. I did label them with like a fucking Sharpie, and it says David Bowie underwear, RIP. And it was just like a double entendre because, you know, I ripped my fucking underwear. And then it's like literal. It's...
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. I lost.
Oh, sorry. We stated in the rules you can laugh at your own.
How long do I have? Until you laugh? Like, I could go on for hours.
Until you give up.
Eventually, I give up. All right, that's it.
I think that's how the game works.
This is tiny. There's
We're
nothing
playing
left of this.
yeah, everyone's playing as tough as they can right now. Just
Yeah.
not.
Right.
My mom walked into me last night when I was jerking off. Dude, I'm pissed.
Is
I
this
was-
your turn? This is your turn.
This
yeah.
is him starting.
Oh, is it me? My bad. I was just talking. Gotcha.
Dumbass.
Oh, I got you too.
That
Yes.
doesn't count.
It's my turn.
Where was the fucking sound effect?
Yeah, we didn't do like an official.
Oh.
You know, we are making this up as we go. So I mean,
But now that's a rule. You did it once, so now it's a
You
rule.
guys passed. Okay.
Nobody argued.
wait, are they
Wait,
out?
so when does it start?
I think
When he says, and go.
next
think you
time we do it, as soon as we start the segment and the music goes, if anybody laughs
At all?
at
yeah.
all, then you're out.
Okay.
You'll edit this and make this funny. Don't worry about it.
Oh, we could.
No, we
could do
won't.
that.
No.
We're just gonna leave it.
Maybe we're gonna add some reverb to it.
Some echo. Do you want to go again? Like an official one?
All right.
Ready, set, go.
It was perfect though.
Still my turn.
Yeah, it's still his turn.
Don't make a mess.
My titty's drunk as fuck. Go ahead, Nick. Your turn.
All right.
Is it my turn?
This is going great.
That was good.
That was-
You
that
just
was very good.
lay down on that.
We got an I love Rob comment in the chat.
Everyone loves Rob.
Love you too.
It's so easy.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
What, loving Rob?
Yeah.
You're not sure yet?
I'm on the
One
fence.
step
I'm on the
closer.
fence.
It takes
now.
time to.
Well, you
get
were
to
holding
know
my hands a
people.
couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
Well, the cameras were off.
Well, they couldn't see it. You know, it's under the table.
So am I going?
Oh yeah. Oh, I see what we're doing.
Try to make you guys laugh still.
Yeah.
So my
Yeah,
turn is this Jake's like? Are you still like in a bit?
No, that's over.
No.
It's your turn. You have to make your own like
Ready,
start.
set, I'm gonna go.
Oh, it's unfair. He has a board.
Big, busty booger balls, blown out, bullshit, stupid ass, stupid man.
What's with the alliteration?
Yeah, I was like, okay, alliteration, but then he's like, stupid. I'm like, stupid, dumb idiot. That's a good
Just
one.
watching you just run out of shit to say.
Everybody.
That was so cool.
Like 4 B words and then just
Everybody.
gibberish.
Oh, I almost did.
Can we recognize
laughed.
the genius
I
within
know,
that?
that was-
I run it back.
That's
No
the
way.
way to do it. That was the way to do it.
Good job.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right.
Professional.
All right.
In the chat, did I laugh? I don't think I laughed. I almost laughed.
I think you
Billy
and
says
Billy
I laughed.
smiled.
You broke first.
Well, the second they laugh, I
You broke first.
Yeah, you did break. You
You
broke.
were the one who broke
And
first,
then
and
they
then
set
that
off.
made me
Yeah.
laugh. It was a chain reaction
Did I-
right down the table.
Did I audible? I don't
You
think
did.
I audibly.
It was quiet, but remember, there's a mic. There's a mic.
I was gonna make fun of Nick too, because when it's his turn to listen, he puts his mic down. So if he does audibly laugh,
Oh, it's cheating.
No, I don't. I'm just.
no,
Oh,
your mic was down during my turn. Right
All
back.
right, we're gonna have to go to the
Regardless,
instant
I didn't laugh.
replay.
I didn't make a
and we're
titter.
gonna
Not even a titter came out of me.
get
I
the-
didn't want the redhead to win the first round of this.
I didn't know like I won. It still doesn't. I don't feel like I won anything.
How many rounds are there?
No, that's it. That
It was
was
tournament
Yeah, I think
edition
that's it.
until
That was
there's no
the
one
bit.
left. We all laughed at once.
Yeah, no, it was
So we're
perfect.
All out.
Sudden death.
It's almost like we planned it that way.
Yeah.
Like we go through all the awkward at the table. Like so we didn't have to go like start again. It's like, can you imagine?
Right.
Then I have to come up with
That's
some
true.
other like really pathetic
I-
attempt to make you quiz.
No, I did like your David Bowie underwear rip.
That
Thank
almost
you.
got me.
Uh,
When he said rip, I was like, fuck.
Because
Yeah,
you
you guys
slid that detail
all
in there,
almost
very like,
got
who
me.
gives a shit? But it was good. That's what made that. I like you.
That was that was off the dome.
All it took to make Jake laugh was just me
That-
looking in
is
Billy's
that your,
eyes,
like-
calling him a stupid man.
It was the alliteration that got me. The bees, all the bees. You said
Yeah.
bullshit. I'm
I
like,
hung tight for that.
I did
When
too.
You went with the stupid.
Yeah,
That's
you're just like stupid.
That's one of my favorites.
Dude, you can't fuck with classics. Do you ever hear like an old person call like a young person something stupid ass, but like for some reason like it like ruins you?
It rings.
Like it's so
Yeah.
funny.
before I came here, I don't know what mom and dad were talking about, but 100%, I swear to God, mom was in her room, dad was there, bullshit with her, and I heard her go, "Oh yeah, the teeny boppers like to wear that." As I'm walking down the stairs, I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? But she legit, like, seriously said, "Oh, the teeny boppers," like exactly what you're saying. Like, old people saying like things. It's cracked me up.
Funny.
I was laughing so hard down.
A little bonehead.
I thought you were saying that like they older people, when they use words that are not currently in like popular culture, but something that might have been when they were younger, that it has a different power, and when they say it, they don't say it ironically at all.
Like
because
the
for
N-word.
them, that's a perfect choice.
Like a lot of old people, like
They're not talking about you. They're not talking about you being their friend, or they're talking about something very specific that I don't even want to. I mean, this could get dark.
Did you ever hear like a
I had an old biker at a live show just drop the hard N word to me outside. I'm like, what? I'm like, all right.
As a white person who shouldn't have an opinion on this matter, I would say that is one of the most awkward things, when somebody just goes on like a rant, and they do that with random people
and just peppering in the N-word.
racist people.
He literally said, "Pardon my French" to me. Like, that's gonna soften the blow.
That's them trying to be like, "Are you gonna be my buddy and hate people with me?"
That's when like someone's like, "No
Exactly.
offense, but," and then says something totally
and they're
offensive.
like testing to see like how terrible of a human you are. Like,
And I don't. Yeah, I wasn't trying to
garbage
make.
levels. They're like, can I drop this one? This one's subtle, but it's definitely gonna. Oh, what happened?
That's like the third time that happened. I think it's just a loose connection in the lights.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he even said that, and like I am like I said, I don't like confrontation, so I'm just gonna roll with whatever. So I was like, no, it's fine. Go ahead, keep going. It's all good. But in my head, I'm like, whoa! It just random dude just said that. I'm like, do I look like I can just? I'm that guy? No.
You look like you have a motorcycle.
You totally do. You got a beard and you're missing teeth.
There's a
like, you got
motorcycle
into some
outside my
fights and some
house.
shit.
Fun biker.
Yeah, dude.
I always wanted to ride a motorcycle because my dad did ride a Harley.
Cover yourself in leather and just be a badass.
Just jump Billy.
Or be a Mr. Slade.
Yeah, just take Billy's
Mr.
leather fucking tuxedo and
Leather tuxedo.
I have to do a quick shout out. You two might know him, but you two guests might not know him. Tommy from New York. He's in a biker club, and he's a cool dude, and we make fun of him all the time because he rides his bike, and
I'm sure.
Hey, I
He
know
hearts
Tommy
everything.
from New York.
Hey, I don't know
Hey.
Tommy from New York.
I
Come
know.
on.
Joey.
I love you,
He
Tommy.
loves
Do
that
better.
bike. He loves that bike.
Stop just hurting my shit.
Over there.
Sorry, I just had to call him out.
Suck my fucking dick, Tom.
So what is in the background right now? What are we doing?
Oh, in the
This is
background,
another-
there is a topics of no conscious decisions. I made a background and spent a few hours, bunch of random pictures. There's a bunch of stuff down here underneath as well. But I didn't realize I spent so much time doing for nothing. I should have just went up top. But this is... I have a list of 637 different random topics of no conscious decisions. I'm going to go around. You each going to just say a number from 1 to 637. I'll ask you a question. We'll either riff on it or you'll answer it quick, and we'll keep moving on. Just something for some content, for some ideas, something to talk about.
Nice.
So we'll start on the left side. Nick, choose a number from 1 to 637.
2.
As a child, what did you dream of becoming? Some of them are deep, some of them are easy.
Like an explorer.
Oh, you're like one of the like Ponce de Leon and
Like
map
Indiana
things.
Jones, but getting more pussy.
Oh,
So he's like, so yo, hypothetically, girl, if you were booty, I'd bury that treasure.
yes,
Just like that.
I like that.
Why didn't you do that one when it was time to make people laugh?
I would laugh.
That would didn't come up.
Fair
Gotta
enough.
be in the right amount.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Is there more to this? Is that what?
That's it. I'm
That's
just
it.
gonna
Now we
ask
move to
you
the next
one thing.
person.
Rob, choose a number between 1 and 637.
498.
I'm scrolling.
Did you write all of those?
No, I just numbered them all. I found a list somewhere.
Okay.
But still, you
That's
numbered
still
them all.
Okay.
498.
This is a this or that. You must just choose one or the other.
Okay.
Gay or straight?
Straight, mostly.
All right. Vanessa, choose a number between.
That's not a good question. Have you heard of the Kinsey scale? I mean, come on. There's like spectrum. That's a terrible question. Next.
I understand that there's a game.
537.
537.
Another choose this or that. Realist or idealist? I can't pronounce that.
That's a good one.
Idealist. Realist or idealist?
Realist or idealist? Be better if I could talk.
Realist.
I get that. A lot of times, like, I want to be an idealist, but at the end of the day,
Is it in general or like you?
however you want to interpret
Alright.
it, it's totally up.
Realist.
It's random. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I'd love to fucking fly, but I'm going to have to walk there. It's going to take forever.
What?
Just an example.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
It
All right,
does,
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Is it Billy's turn?
Really?
Or Jake?
Billy, choose a number. 1 to 637.
1, 2, 3.
At first, I thought you were fucking with me.
But that is a number on the list.
That
He
is,
just
yeah.
said it like an asshole.
Okay. This is a have you ever.
Oh.
Have you ever climbed a mountain?
Yes.
What mountain?
Wow.
Well, I went for a hike the other day and we climbed a mud mountain on the Appalachian and it was terrifying.
That sounds like what you did in your shorts.
I wasn't
Made
in
a mud
shorts, though.
mountain.
In a Chartini down the Alps.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say the Appalachian, but when you said Mud Mountain, that threw me off. Was it like
Well, we
about
were
to
in,
lose your shoes?
We were off of National Park Drive
I
out
love
there.
that.
Like,
Isn't that closed down now? Like you have to walk
like
pretty
part
far.
of the trail apparently just is gone
It
and
got
fell
washed
into
out.
the fucking river. But me and Sam did it anyway, and we like made our own trail, made it to the second waterfall, and then it got dark. So we were like, let's
Then you
climb the
fucked.
mountain so that it's easier to get back because we know the road's on the other side.
All right,
But
yeah.
then we picked the muddy spot, and it was absolutely terrifying.
Who had a
because,
muddy
like,
back?
Nobody had a muddy back, but the whole hill was like this. So we literally had to use like loose rocks.
Were you
and
going
leaves
down
and
it?
So you
tree
guys could like
roots.
stand while you were doing it?
You're like Chris Farley trying to
you
hold
had
on to
like
each
get as
little root?
close to the fucking mountain as possible so you didn't slide, because there were a few parts where like I was holding on and I didn't have footing anymore at all because it was just
You
You're
found
gonna
like a
slide.
nice like muddy hole halfway up, and the girl's already at the top. She's like, "You coming up here?" And he's like, "Hold on, I'm stuck." Actually, fucking the side of the hill. It's like a wet groundhog hole. He's spitting it.
You're just slowly sinking for like 2 hours while she continues to hike without you. Then she screams from the top, "Wait, oh, there you are."
She just turned like
you are-
Swedish.
And like old. Hey, oh, there you are.
Billy was fucking that earth
that
hole
fucking,
so long.
that was how fucking long it took.
Yeah, he like Rip Van Winkle's cock deep in a hill, falls asleep. 80 years later, she comes back. Are you still here? He's like, "This is the best hole I've ever had." Somebody buried a pocket pussy like in the hillside, and he just thinks it's like a glory hole.
I'm never going to be happy again. Nothing's better than this hole I made.
The gnomes. The
marry.
gnomes.
I'm marrying the mountain.
You could do that. A lady married a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
You could.
Oh,
I'm an ordained
Billy in the
minister.
mountain.
I can marry you to a mountain.
I'll do it. I'm writing it down. We're gonna marry Billy to that mountain.
little
want to bury a mountain.
little rodent holes, nature's pocket pussies.
You don't want to stick your dick in a rodent hole, man. What if there's a rodent still in there?
You
Yeah, no,
knock
that's
first, you fucking
Yeah.
evict
What if it's
them.
a snake hole?
Don't
You get bit in the
stick your
tip.
dick in that.
Yeah.
Then your dick tip will
What
have
if it's
3
a
holes.
hornet hive?
Are they underground?
Yeah, they have ground hornets, ground wasps.
Ground hornet.
They fucked it.
What if it's
Hornets.
an anthill?
That's I'm not so.
As long as it's
The
not
hell
a
made of
fire
hornets.
ant hill.
Yeah,
Them
like-
ginger ants, they don't give a fuck.
What if it's a giant sloth hill?
that's
Oh, you can probably get out of there pretty quick.
yeah.
Probably get out of there pretty
You take
quick.
your time and leave.
I'm imagining like one of those cheerleading triangles just of sloths.
Oh, we need somebody in the comments to
Just imagine-
animate that right now.
Yeah.
I say, how long would that
Immediately.
shit take
Somebody
for them to
animate.
like get into it? Like,
It's synchronized swimming with sloths.
slowly.
2 hours later.
So Jake, you want to pick a number?
Sloths are polyamorous because it happens because they're too slow. So just whatever they touch, it's just.
There's constantly in orgies, not even wanting to be. Their friends are always over when they're trying to fuck someone else.
Their vision doesn't update for like 2 minutes.
It's like when I wake up every day.
If there's any,
Takes a while to get in.
if there's any zoologists in the chat, please make sure that you fact check this.
Ball Sugar Podcast brought to you by Zoology.
Animato.
Mother Nature
of
is
it.
cool as fuck. Get your dick sucked by a hill.
How about Nick? How about Nick? You choose a number for me.
That doesn't make sense. Just pick one that's not on the screen right now.
Here,
Yeah, Rob will do it.
pick a number.
503.
Okay.
503. Okay.
Scrolling. We're scrolling.
There's no way you can remember everyone.
That's a
by
lot.
No, he did. He did. He got them all down. We worked on it.
All right. It's another.
Spirituality or religion? It is a this or that question.
That's easy for me. Spirituality, because religion is bullshit. I stand firm.
All right, I'm gonna die on this hill. So mine was gay or straight. Yours is spirituality or religion. So where did you get this list, and why are they only giving us 2 options for very important issues in your life?
I guess it's just more of a
That makes
conversation.
me
Pick
question the rest of the
one.
list, if I'm honest.
All right. To be honest, this list has came from a book called Burn After Writing. It's
So-
a really good book. I just found a PDF of somebody else listed it out, and then I numbered it.
Okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just like, wow, that's kind of. Is it
Some of them
older?
are-
Is it older?
Some of them are super deep. I'll quick look it up. But yeah, spirituality, because I believe in energy. We all are all energy. And there's not just one higher power controlling everything.
Well, at what point does spirituality become religion?
When everyone agrees on the same
Yeah.
I say when one really confident dude starts yelling the loudest,
Yeah, and asking for money.
All right,
why is it
Billy.
not searching?
thing. What's the difference between a religion and a homeless person? They're both yelling crazy shit and asking for money.
so dumb.
Nothing.
Oh, I love this. Is the best podcast. We've covered politics. We're covering religion.
Yeah, we're shitting on a
I
lot
love it.
too.
We talked about racism a little bit.
We peppered it in.
I didn't.
That was me.
Nothing.
All right, so
What?
burn After Writing. You can buy it on Amazon for $7. It's why is it loading 1,000 times? I'm sorry. When did it come out? I'm trying to figure
Look
it
how
out.
cheap it is. Like it's discounted beyond belief right now.
Maybe it's something that's been around so long that it's just like well known.
I don't know, $7 if you want it.
$7. I mean, $7 is. If it's good.
It's like a gallon of gas for a book.
Yeah.
That's how I weigh. That's how I measure shit now. That doesn't compare to my
That's
book
not
market.
that old. Okay, so
It's actually came out not too long ago, about 8 years ago, April 23rd, 2014.
a day that will live on in infamy.
I was 10 years out of high school. I am so old.
Oh yeah. So
Did you look at
How about being a little older? You probably still feel like you're mid-20s, right? With like yourself and personality.
maybe like 30 is like a good like milestone.
Okay, yeah.
40s.
You still kind of feel like the same guy though, almost.
No, I feel like a completely different person.
Like physically, like
No,
shit.
physically,
or-
I feel like I'm dying.
Okay.
Oh my god, you are dying.
but
But your
mentally-
brain, like mentally, I'm just a completely different person. You know,
And you got like 100 pounds less than me. I already feel like
You're a
I'm gonna be dying.
vampire.
I don't
He's
think.
definitely a vampire.
You look like you work out. Do you work out?
No, not at
No?
all. No, I'm in terrible shape.
You just get really good thumbs and like forearms from base.
He has good
Yeah.
hair too.
Thanks.
Yeah. Are you
Right?
Jewish? Are you like a little Jewish
no,
at all?
not at all. I'm
Really?
Scottish, Irish, German, and English, as far as I know.
Because you almost sound like Howard Stern too on the mic.
Is that the
Is
4
he Jewish?
superpowers?
Yeah, Howard Stern's Jewish. I
Stern,
think.
yeah, I guess. Is he?
But like your voice and then your hair, I
Yeah.
thought you might
Oh, I
be
can
like a
kinda
little bit
see that,
Jewish.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm cosplaying as Bob Dylan.
Whoa. Well, maybe we should do some parodies about you. How does it feel? I'm writing it down. When we're closing, we're doing Bob Dylan.
Dylan.
So we do another bit and then closing up, or we?
You want to choose another number?
Oh, we want to roll that? Okay.
Choose
yeah.
another number. 1 to 637. We could do this bit for months, years.
34.
34.
I was going to say, pick a number, and then we all just say the answer real quick
Okay.
for the last one.
Yeah, we can do one
we'll all
question
answer.
for all of us.
Okay.
This is a good one. What is the long lost childhood possession that you would love to see again?
Do I go first?
Mhm.
Sure.
And then everyone. does their thing.
Yeah.
So what is it again? What is it again?
What is the long lost childhood possession that you would love to see again? I bet you it's a glowworm. It's a glowworm. Is it a glowworm?
Maybe like anal virginity.
Oh God, that's
You're like, I got raped by
potentially very dark.
by the neighbor.
I got raped by a glowworm.
Sentient. They're lizard babies.
Things that just don't come back. No, like they're probably like a cool like a Ninja Turtle like toy.
Oh, like an action figure.
Yeah, like a cool action figure that I had a cool Batman one, a cool Ninja Turtle one. I don't know what happened to them, but
I think
they
I
were
might
like,
still have a couple.
I thought they were so cool. Oh no. Mighty Maxes.
Oh, the little Polly Pockets with the man version.
But They first my parents thought I was gonna be a girl, so there's just a lot of Polly Pockets around, and then they realized like, oh, it's a guy, he's a little penis.
They just
there.
painted them all a different color.
Yeah,
Made
so
it
then
look like it was already in the army.
They thought I was gay and we were poor, so they got me Polly Pockets, but then my dad was like, no, and he painted them like really intricately,
Right,
like
you guys-
man colors, like blacks and blues.
Your parents are really into church, so they like donated all their money.
My
so
mom,
they had to
yeah.
fucking scrounge.
They did. They got like they went to like
Yeah.
a fucking. What is the thing? Donation center, a church, fucking grab all. I have no
I got
idea.
I got Nerf guns.
They would just lead you like one by one, little pods of like poor families into a basement where they had bins of toys, and there's like, pick one, go. The biggest one you could get. And it was like a box
like a
of
book
Polly
club.
Pockets. And it was like,
That's all.
all right, I'm gonna make the best of it. And
like
you did.
Christmas
And you
time,
did.
maybe.
It's a happy ending story.
I guess my Nerf guns. That's my final answer.
Oh,
I had a couple cool Nerf guns. It was called the Eagle Eye. And like you put a dart in, you cocked it, and when you held the trigger halfway, it shone like a little laser light, and it was actually on point. So I would like I would set up other toys in my basement in the dark, and then shoot them with like the little red dot. I would pretend it's like the neighbor that got me.
Oh yeah.
So I would be like,
Like
got you back.
The bully in Toy Story was your neighbor.
Yeah.
A little fag. A little fucker.
Hate that guy.
You like didn't decide on a word. That little farget.
I thought I was streaming with my buddy playing online. I hold my hard Fs.
So I'm going to stop talking. Someone else go.
Nerf gun. All right.
Okay.
You're next.
Jake.
Oh, me? I thought I was going to keep going.
No, you
Oh,
You're next.
All right, honestly, it just came to me when he said that. Probably my Alf. I had an Alf fucking plush toy. That was my shit. And I remember the reason Dad said that I loved Alf so much is because Alf was on right before Monday Night Football, and it would get me all hyped up, and I'd watch it, and I'd pass out, and he could just watch his football game, and I was fine. So probably Alf. I loved Alf. I remember later in life giving it like a haircut, like a little fucking queer. Like, do I want to be a girl? Do I not want to be? I don't know. And I remember literally cutting the hair for no reason, and then ruining it, and then being sad like a week later, like immediately when you do something like, it's not gonna grow back.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It does bum me
that's
out.
an Alf thing, I think. I also gave my Alf plush doll a haircut.
Really? Oh,
Absolutely.
Look at
Because
us
it was
connected.
covered. It was a toy covered in like almost real hair.
Yeah.
It looked
yes.
kind of like a fuzzy animal,
Like an orangutan
And like you were just
alien.
like, this dude needs a haircut. I give him a little mohawk. Like I definitely cut the top of his hair.
I think I might have and
and then tried to even up a little bit. Like
And then
I mean, because like
eventually he's just fucking like a naked creature.
You see your dad when you're younger get out of the shower and you're like impressed by his dick
Yeah.
push and you got nothing because you're
Yeah.
5, so you cut off the Alf hair and glue it to above your little peanut, and you're like, I'm like my dad now, but with like I don't know Alf hair.
I don't remember the hair. All I can remember was the dong. I was like, wow, what? That's huge.
Yeah. My dad's dong blew
I'm
my
like, what the
mind when I saw
fuck?
that as a kid.
I'm over here like, what is
You never saw your dad like walk out from the shower one time,
But like,
It'd be weird
it's
if you
just
didn't.
fucking-
Well, because
You're a kid. You're just like,
would it be weird if you didn't?
it was like an anomaly.
Would it though?
You've only saw your little fucking mushroom cap, and you're like, what is this?
Yeah, it's such like a big version of yours. You're like, wow,
I'm gonna be that one day.
I
And you
have
grow
my
up.
dad's dick.
Really?
It's like
It's in a box.
It's like the I saved it when he got castrated. He got castrated in Vietnam, but he got to bring it home.
It's like a trophy.
It's an
so like
heirloom.
they chopped off his dick and he was still in like combat and he was like going looking for the VC and like to find the one fucking Viet Cong with like his dick around his like
Neck.
around
On
his
his
neck.
dog- it's with his dog tag.
He's got ears and he's got a fucking dick, a full giant,
Called the.
like flaccid 6-inch,
Yeah.
flaccid dong.
He was more of a shower than a grower.
It got smaller when he got aroused.
He got fatter and shorter.
Turned into a pancake eventually.
I don't get it, but
So, are you saying
It's an amazing piece of technology.
you have your dad's dick now?
from what I remember seeing as a kid, like, you know, and they're like, oh, he's going to work, and like, oh, damn, that's a big dick. No wonder he had kids.
You know how
He
jealous I am?
scrambles back from Vietnam like, doctor, can you fix this? Can you put it back on?
It's
He's
like
like, no, but I
gray.
can give you a pacemaker.
Yeah. It's just like a gray, like, dead burrito. It just looks like shit. They're like, we can't save it. It's done. Shit's dead.
We can only give it to your son.
Does,
But, yeah,
does everybody here know their biological fathers?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
do.
You know how jealous I am of all of you? Because when you said that,
Wait, you,
Oh,
and my dad's not my biological father. I don't know who my sperm donor is.
oh.
Honestly,
Oh, I didn't know that.
So like when I saw his and I saw how fucking, I'm like, whoa. And then I grew up and now I'm like super disappointed.
Because it's... You want to meet your dad so you could beat his ass for being, like, average dick?
If I would have saw my biological
That's
father's
his
dick
top.
growing
That's his
up,
top concern.
I would have probably been different. I would have been smart. I'd probably been more successful. I would have knew what was going to happen, not just expect, oh, I'm gonna have a big dick and go like make money off of it. And never like high school. I was like, maybe it'll keep going. And
I mean, mine's, like,
it didn't
redder.
go.
But it's
Like, what
it's
kind
the
of
same
job would you
dick,
be?
though.
Are we talking about like, you know, you're being porn? Like immediately, if you had a big dick, that's the only thing keeping you from a porn career.
Modeling.
If
Also-
I just had a giant dick, I would be rolling in dough and
It's the
punani.
It's the
porn.
confidence.
You can do
too.
porn.
Like you have like superlative confidence. Like when you have a big dick for no reason.
Do you?
Like
I mean, you could probably
for some
have the
reason you're
same amount of confidence
You're almost
without a
overconfident.
big dick.
Yeah, I gotta fake it. My mind sucks, and I need to be on antidepressants, and I'm not.
So the assumption is that dudes with big dicks
I'm serious.
are confident. So whenever you meet somebody that's confident, you automatically know for a fact that they have a giant dick.
I pretty much assume that.
Yeah, you assume it.
It's like you just it's like, where does he buy underwear?
That's why they call it BDE,
Like-
big dick energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like I have to
No,
try
See,
so
they call
hard.
it big dick energy because you walking around like you have a big dick does not necessarily mean it's not literal.
It's just easier if you do.
It's not like big dick energy. This is call
dick.
1-800 big dick energy and sign up for our fucking payment plans and get all of your needs powered, your lights.
That did remind me of the first
Like
sex
big
film.
dick energy.
Self-help books. How to get big dick energy with a tiny dick. $5.95.
Yeah, you put little solar panels on your cock and then you get more energy and then it gets bigger.
You know all about big dick energy.
I do.
Rob.
I have. You know, the government actually offers like a program, like a subsidized program where
We
you
need to
can
do
get little solar panels erected onto your dick. It takes about 6 months for them to build it because it's the fucking government, and then you get eventually a bigger dick.
We need to do
Health insurance companies only pay for half of that. though.
an X-rated X-Men where they just like do stupid shit like that, and their dicks got super power. That's how they say if they fight with their dicks, like a fucking Dragon Ball Z in the sky, and it's just them dicks out. Cut the credits.
It's like an irradiated like Godzilla dick
We could do Godzilla versus King
with
Kong
like a
with
dick
dicks.
head, dick heads, just like dick arms, dick fingers.
It's like somebody's final form. They just transform into a giant penis.
Everything,
Giant
everything
dick
that
finger Godzilla.
anything that protrudes from your body would be a dick.
Oh no.
Coming this
Because you don't
summer.
want to like lose all form. You want to be able to recognize it, but just have it covered in dicks.
Those are 100 thin dicks.
All right. So what is
Never mind.
The callback.
Rob? What is the long lost childhood possession that you would love to see again?
I forgot about the topic.
We were still in a bit.
Alf.
right.
Like, what the
Well,
fuck?
Alf, he took mine.
Went to my
Actually,
dad's dick from
He
Alf.
made me think of it. He made me think of it though. I was like, I had this Garfield stuffed animal with like the pull chain, and he would say things like, lasagna, and other. That's the one that like really
I hate
imprinted in my
Mondays.
brain. I can't think of the other ones. Like, I hate Mondays and like
Normal.
kill your parents. Normal wasn't. This was an older one, so it
shit.
looked like if you read the early Garfield,
Yeah, the early
comics,
Garfield. He looked retarded.
he didn't look retarded.
He was so. It's like the first Pikachu. He looks like oblong. Like he looked completely different.
Like the first season of The
Squiggled out.
Simpsons.
Then
He's
traditional.
badly drawn. He's
Yes.
got like a badonk.
I'll bring up a picture. While
Like he's just bottom heavy, like this amorphous
Dummy
fucking
thick.
all
this
ass.
amorphous thing that like just eats lasagna and torments the dog.
Literally me.
almost like a horror movie. Yeah.
What's his owner's name? John?
John Jon.
and
no H.
Odie is the dog.
Odie.
Fucking Odie.
Odie's stupid. Odie's like the dumbass, and Garfield's always annoyed at him.
No, I think Odie's just a loyal friend. And
Yeah,
Garfield
Odie
takes advantage
seems
of him.
so the happiest.
I mean, he's
person.
not incredibly bright.
Like he's the happiest dog. There he is.
Big dog
I got a
energy.
picture.
Ew, that was old Garfield.
That was old Garfield. That's it. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, no
It
wonder
was
they
more like
changed.
that.
Jowls?
It was
Wait,
more like
look at
that
the one of them smoking
So
a
like
pipe.
the drawings progressed. I was like, really? I had like 35 of these. Garfield.
I mean, it's a good
comic
drawing,
books.
but compared to normal Garfield, that's shit.
Yeah, no, that does not look like
Just doesn't work.
It looks like if my aunt was a cat.
drawing Garfield. It was a cat,
Nobody gets that except for me.
an orange furry thing.
You're allowed, you could do something for yourself.
So I think I'd gotten that secondhand. That was pretty cool. So
I had a little
that's gonna-
Garfield book with
That's
like all
gonna be
the,
my answer.
the things. I never had a plush. Plush
Remember,
that talk. That's awesome.
Cal-
It was,
Calvin
it
and
was not
Hobbes?
plush at all. It was like I
Oh,
got
it
it
wasn't plush?
secondhand. Like so, like I got it secondhand.
All
So it was
spit it up.
No, it was just like almost like flat, like matted, and like it wasn't
Oh,
super. It was
Jesus.
older, so it wasn't really super furry.
Yeah.
And it was just so it was almost like kind of like fuzzy fabric
Right.
Oh shit!
sewn
Like it
into
used
the
to
Garfield shape, and he had the plastic eyes and the ears.
They're like almost
and you'd
foam.
pull the back.
It's like a
and
flat stuffed animal.
half the stuff he said wasn't that funny, but
Do you remember the WWF wrestler buddies?
Yeah.
I didn't have them. But yes,
Hulk.
Similar like that, like
Yeah.
flat and skinny, but a Garfield.
I guess.
But
yes,
because
kind
it
of.
was-
Actually, yes, that kind of.
Yeah. They're not too fat.
Not really.
It's a little rigid, but
More flat than fat.
it used to be soft.
Yeah, it was not super pleasing to cuddle with. It was more just like this.
That's when you had the
Garfield cat
glowworm.
with the
When the
ears and
glowworm
eyes.
steps
Yeah. Yeah. That's glowworm time.
Yeah.
But the glowworm had that hard piece of plastic in it, so it wasn't like a snuggly toy. And a hard plastic face that was yellow
It was.
and fucked
I remember the face being
So
hard.
I remember
Fired up
cuddling
right
with
away.
it, or like sometimes I try to adjust in bed and like my elbow would like run into it and be like, "Ow!"
It wasn't a
painful.
snuggle toy. I don't
It was
get
not
it.
a snuggle. No, it was a fucking.
And it's a
nightlight. It was
shitty
nightlight.
flashlight.
It was a nightlight.
Yeah. But like a fun nightlight.
That reminds me of Bob's Burgers. Remember he had that little
was
fucking
a
worm that
fire
lit up or
hazard.
whatever? He stole
what?
it from his daughter.
What?
On Bob's Burgers, he had that little silkworm that like he squeezed it and it lit up, and he stole it from his daughter with the bunny ears. Do you guys remember
I
that?
didn't
at
see
all?
missed
that
that
one.
one.
It's essentially a glowworm.
That's a glowworm
Yeah,
without
glowworm.
using glowworm for like copyright purposes.
Yeah. And he was stuck inside the wall with it, and he fell in love with it. I remember that.
I remember the.
He started tripping, like, and it was in his like visions.
I remember he's in the wall. Isn't there someone like fixing the plumbing, or somebody's over at the house, so he's hiding in the wall?
Oh, his mother-in-law.
That's
Yes.
it.
Yeah. And he wouldn't come out, and then he got stuck. And he's like, "Nope." And he held his shit for like 4 days. No Shartinis in that wall.
Was there like conversation? Did he talk about it? He's like, day 3. I am so full of shit.
I think he
Yeah.
might have been recording it or like talking to them through the wall, and then they would cut to him like tripping because he's just not sleeping and backed
Wow.
up.
Just hallucinating.
Yeah, you get
Good old
like a,
fashioned,
I think they're feeding him burgers through like a vent.
yeah, you get a poop headache.
just
You don't
all
shit.
burgers, which is totally good for your stomach while you're stuck in a wall.
I don't know if I brought it up, but Bob's Burgers is coming back for another season.
Oh, cool.
No, King of the Hill I was thinking of. But still, they're both coming back.
Futurama. Come
All
back.
right.
Futurama is coming back with Bender.
What's
Oh.
Vanessa's
Vanessa,
thing?
what
My thing-
is
I just
something
thought of
from
my
your
thing.
childhood you would want
Finally.
to see? Yeah.
Perfect timing.
I had when I was a smaller The Far Side Gallery collection in full comics. You familiar with those? And I no longer have them, and I want my Far Side Gallery comics back.
Was it in the shape of like a calendar, the way you flip through it?
No, it was like books, like different.
They were like
volumes.
they were like tabletop books, but not hardcover.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shel Silverstein?
No, like Calvin and Hobbes, Peanuts.
Far Side
The Far
Gallery.
Side.
Like,
I do remember
Different
you
one.
said Calvin Hobbes.
It was a daily comic, like just like Garfield and
I
a
remember
newspaper.
who is that?
I was
Gary
thinking-
Larson?
That is Gary Larson.
See,
I
Mr.
have
Far
one.
Side.
I bought my son it. He didn't read it. He wasn't into it. I have one
I
at the
fucked
house.
with that.
The
I
Far-
thought
I gotta look that up.
he'd be like,
Wasn't the
this
Far-
wasn't his thing.
The Far Side reminds me of like the New Yorker cartoons that would always be.
Kind of, but a little bit more
Yeah.
subversive.
Yeah.
A little bit more dangerous.
But they had
Yeah.
the theme of like scientists
Yeah,
and
Todd
farm
just said
animals.
it in the chat.
Yep.
Yeah, he started doing more again.
Oh shit!
He came
Like
back.
similar like this style.
All right, so do you want to describe this? We've got a man in a chair, a chicken man in a
That's
chair.
a bird.
It's a chicken bird thing.
Chicken Bird Man.
It's kind of chicken feet, right?
It's a chicken from Family Guy. If he was drew on
He's
like
watching
Garfield.
TV. It's like a dark room, but the only light is the TV. And he's watching like a guy reporting while a plane crashes into the ocean. He says, details are still sketchy, but we think the name of the bird sucked into the jet's engine was Harold Meeker.
Oh, you need to be on a radio, dude. I can just like pass out to your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a
Oh,
perfect
thanks.
That was
voice.
so
That's why I
good.
thought he was like Howard
That was
Stern
so good.
Jewish.
I was like, oh, it's articulate.
Look how fucked it is. Like the side got all. Oh!
Push it in a little bit.
Nah, don't even touch it.
The connection's just
I
loose.
feel like it's gonna fuck up if you touch it.
I won't make fun of his voice again. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ.
Billy, your
Is
memory.
that you?
What's something that you wish you had that you don't have anymore?
Childhood possession that you'd like to see again.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
I like these
multiple came
comics.
to mind. Like I used to have like a little Bugs Bunny stuffed animal when I was like 3. That like came back to my mind because it just was kind of cool.
Nice.
But then I'm like, I really kind of like my Sega Genesis and all of the games.
I
used to
almost
have.
thought about like
yeah.
Nintendo was
Yeah,
Sega.
like old gaming systems.
What were the games that like blew your mind, like blew your butt up?
I mean, like there was quite like I played Sonic a lot.
Right.
I played Vector Man.
Oh, Vector Man rocked.
Yo, my
played
parents beat Sonic
Judge
2
Dredd.
before me.
Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
I was never good at Judge Dredd. It was always too hard.
Never
for me.
played that one.
Like
It's
Streets
tough.
of Rage was probably always one of my
Streets of Rage
favorite.
2 was the first game I beat my
Yeah,
What about
brother.
Street Fighter 2 for a second?
Oh, Street
Yeah.
Fighter.
That was fucking
Hadouken!
so solid.
Tiger!
Pretty much all the fighting games, like Mortal Kombat, fucking Street Fighter,
Sonic Boom.
Mortal Kombat 2 was my first game I had. Remember, my parents bought me a Sega out of a dude's backpack for $75. She pulled me aside. I'm like 9 years old. She's like, "Hey, do you want this or not? This is the only time we're gonna get it." I'm like, all right, I get it. That's how poor we were.
She picked it up behind the TGIF in fucking Virginia.
He bought a stolen Sega from some
they
fucking
took it
drug
out of the
addict.
bag.
From the guy that lives behind the TGIF.
Yeah, comes out like a fucked up
yeah.
worm zombie.
It's a fucking
Squiggling.
It's a sentient glowworm just fucking wriggles out of the fucking bush.
It's a man with
like,
a glowworm for a head.
this
Sega Genesis for you.
He's got a weird price, $73.
And 36 cents.
Yeah, why? I'll give you $60 and to never look at you again.
He's like, "Would you throw in a half a penny?"
Do you have change for this penny?
Get in rubles. It's fractions of a penny right now.
King Tut took my Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
That bastard.
When I finally
Probably ate it. He's no fucking dare. He's half stupid, inbred fucking king.
My Morpheus Blob twin ate it. I'm sorry. Don't chast me.
Yo, did you guys ever see the 80s Blob?
Yeah,
The movie
I
The Blob,
love that
like,
one with Matt Dillon. Yeah,
So
that one
fucking
is
good.
so good.
It's so violent.
As a
Yeah,
kid,
no, that's a great movie.
Yeah.
That
as a
is-
kid, for some reason, that Blob was like scary as fuck to me. I don't know why.
I just thought
Yeah.
it was so cool. Like when the dude gets sucked into the fucking sink.
Yeah.
When he puts his hand, it's a dude. I think it's.
I think it's
I'm
a
not sure
guy.
who it was, but it was a human sucked into the sink. I'm just imagining it was like a stainless steel restaurant, just everything crunching and like.
Yeah.
Just
Dude, that movie
just
is
imagine
just
that shit.
filled with scenes that like blow your mind.
Yeah.
The practical effects in that are like
so good.
fucking so
Oh,
good.
absolutely.
Up there with The Thing. You know the
80s thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Why can't I think of the guy's
John
name?
Carpenter.
No.
Oh,
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell.
I was like, why can't I think of Kurt?
He was in
It also
thing?
had the dude, the diabetes dude, Wilford Brimley.
Is that
He was also
Oh,
in the thing. He was a
mustache
guy
dude?
who goes like all crazy and shit, and he's like,
it's been a bit?
yeah, he doesn't look like he
That's
did.
the diabetes guy?
Yeah.
He says diabetes?
I got diabetes. He was the spokesperson for like a society of
Right.
people that got diabetes.
Right.
And like, I'm Wilford Brimley and I have diabetes.
I was in 2 movies, and now I have diabetes.
They were on like a well-beloved show, which his name is like in the 80s. The name is eluding me. It was like some wholesome family show, and he was like a huge star. And then he
looks like he'd be a neighbor on like a
no, he was
sitcom.
like he was like I think he was a dad.
a dad or a neighbor.
Look
on the
up this
sitcom.
fucking Wilford Brimley, please.
That and the glowworm
I got
thing
it
is
brought
hanging
up.
us up.
I accidentally lost it. It was definitely Wilford Brimley.
Yeah.
Dr. Blair.
He's got like a WilfordBrimley.com.
What else was Wilford?
He's like selling his comedy album. It
He was in
fucking
Cocoon,
sucks.
first of all.
Cocoon,
Oh, shit.
Okay. I don't know if I've seen it.
Yeah, and Our House is the show. It was an 80s show. It was a family show that was really popular. So no, like he did some major work, and then he became like the spokesperson for like diabetes.
Is that
And
it?
then he became memed as like diabetes. I got diabetes. You know?
He's got like an attitude.
Oh, he's got 78 credits on IMDb.
Yeah, no, he did tons of
Damn.
movies. Yeah.
But the big
He
stuff
was great in the thing. He was fantastic. No, I mean,
And that baseball movie, The Natural. I didn't know he
yeah,
was in that.
absolutely. Yeah,
I
no,
never
I
seen
thought he was. It was great performance in the thing.
I want to watch the Sandlot.
I think there were boobs in Cocoon. I remember that being on cable and being like, there are boobs in this.
There's this
One quick boob scene.
You gotta love the tit shit, dude. When you're a kid, it's the best. There was this movie called
Pre-internet. It's like, oh my god, I have to like
Right.
wait for tits.
Cocoon tits.
I spelled Cocoon wrong.
There's a movie called Bad Moon, and it's a werewolf movie from like the mid '90s, I think. And this girl, there's these people
I
like
think-
fucking in a tent.
What
And
are
this
you trying
girl
to-
gets like pulled out of the tent by a big werewolf
The
and like
movie?
shows her titties. Spooky titties.
There's ass and
There's definitely an ass. All right, so there's some like mild.
I don't think that was from Cocoon.
No, that's the scene. It was like I saw. I guess just a butt,
It's just butt going into
but
the
it
pool.
just
Alas,
it was like
just
That
a
lasts
lot.
forever though.
it does.
that
you know, it's
image,
like
you know?
those memories, like my Garfield and my Alf.
It's probably why you
Did you
end
ever-
up having
Butt
kids.
from Cocoon.
Did you ever
that
see the
quick
movie The
scene.
Stoned Age?
Yeah.
Dude with the long black hair, long red hair.
Yep.
And they're just trying to party all night.
They got
in like the
schnapps.
70s.
I know what you're talking about. I never watched it.
Oh, it was a good one. Yeah, they partied on the street and right down the street from Frankie Avalon's place. They kept saying it. Avalon. I can't
Avalon,
say it.
Frankie
Oh,
Avalon.
Frank.
Was he in the movie?
I think at the very end he showed
He
up.
probably does.
and
Yeah, I'm
he
sure
asked
it's like
where-
it was a vehicle for
where all the
like,
babes were or something. But there was this one scene where the hot mean chick fucking flashed her tits. And I remember, because we were so poor, we used to, remember when HBO and Cinemax would all be free for like a
Skinemax.
week? So mom and dad would literally video record all the movies they wanted to have. And we had like 4 movies on each VHS. And I remember Stone Age being the second one on this movie and pausing it and slow-moing on my VCR at her tits. I'm like, wow. That was my first porn. There was no internet or phones. And like literally, if you just watched it, it would look good and then go grainy, and then look good again.
It's like the dark ages of masturbation.
Fucking old
Dark
VHS.
Age confessional.
Just imagine in the actual like in like you know prehistoric times, and like you just want to like you want to get to sleep because masturbating helps you sleep. And,
Thank you, scientists. We found
And
that out.
yeah, the
Scientists.
fucking Dr. Billy, whatever.
Dr. Billy Beatoff.
Billy Giant Dick.
I just like the idea of the dark ages of masturbation. That topic should be like the next whole podcast.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
whether
like
we
a-
like it or not.
Yeah. So just imagine you're in a cave. You're just like you got a rock for a pillow. You're just like I need to sleep. So you have to like draw yourself some like fucking cave drawings and like feces and like berries and like whatever the fuck blood.
Look at these
And be like, boobies. And
You have to draw your own porn.
Yeah.
back in prehistoric times, you had to draw your own porn.
People
But you
do
know,
that
I mean,
now.
like they invented the camera and the motion picture. And the second thing, other than like filming like some dude riding a train or whatever the fuck it was porn. Immediately, the second thing.
Yeah.
He's like, look at this thing I invented. Shows all their friends,
Wasn't
brings it to like somewhere with like a person, human.
Wasn't the first film like
Fucking-
someone riding a horse?
And the second one was somebody being fucked by a horse.
Probably. I think like the second they were able to make porn, people made porn. Like the
Absolutely.
second they
Well,
could.
hell,
Absolutely.
a few weeks ago, we did a recap on Pornhub's most searched terms last year, and the number one term last year was hentai, drawn porn.
Yeah,
Like it's
caveman
resurfacing,
style.
it's coming back.
There were those little spinny things back in the day that you could like spin and look through this thing. It was just porn.
Oh
It
yeah,
was like drawn like stick figures fucking.
take a pen and flip it upside down.
That's so funny. Like when they realized they could make films, somebody's like, "We can make things that are educational." People are like, "We can make fuck films."
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we all love the most? War and pussy.
Yeah, a lot of it was like war propaganda and vagina tit.
That's it. Russia has bears, women have pussies. That's all you need to know. You're gonna die at 60. Now the retirement age is bumped up to like 68 because people keep living longer.
No, it's not. That's not
That
the
was
reason.
back in the day when they made outrageous claims.
68 or
It's because we
69?
keep living longer? No, it's a different
gotta
reason.
be.
It's a different reason.
The old people are just
Different reason.
living longer, so they're like
No, they're clearly. Have you heard of inflation?
like
Modern
breast
medicine?
augmentation. Like
Yeah.
inflation.
So if you
Yeah, when you-
inflate your titties, you have no fucking money.
You titties.
It's
huh?
basically the same concept. You get giant titties, you spend like your entire savings on giant tits, and then your money is worthless because you don't have any. That's kind of where we're at.
Fucking
Inflated.
tattletales in Whitehaven.
So, oh yeah, that was
Strip club. It's seventh heaven now. But no, yeah, I didn't think about inflation, and the minimum wage doesn't really raise. So you're right.
not recently.
Miffed.
Bad.
It's kind of a
You guys
something
wanna,
that nobody talks about really. You never hear anybody talk about not having enough money.
You guys want to go to a strip club after this?
I don't have enough
Billy's
money.
Billy's treatment.
I don't have enough money,
I've already cried today.
and I don't really want to go to the strip club anyway.
No, it's such a tease.
Do you want to go like pretend that you're gonna get laid and not,
Yeah, it's
and spend all of your money?
Sometimes
not
you just
getting
want a
laid?
hug, dude.
Right. How about a
Somebody,
lap
somebody
dancing so much
punch
better
me.
when the strippers
Somebody.
cry.
Oh my god.
Pretty soon there's gonna be a robot stripper. She's like beep boop
Yeah.
beep. Do you like this? And the way I move the booty boop bop.
I have like 20 other topics we're not going to get to tonight because the
course
podcast's almost
not.
over. I got to start deleting some of these. We have so many good topics. We'll get to them next week.
Yeah, I mean
Just-
we have
just
so much
archive them,
left
yeah.
over each time. I'm like, I could just show up every single time.
I do have to say one thing because he died just recently. Rip
Oh.
Scott Hall.
Who?
Razor Ramon.
he was
from
a
WWE.
wrestler.
Wow.
Yeah, he had to go in for a hip surgery. And he had 3 heart attacks undergoing hip surgery. And they had him on life support for a day.
Damn.
And then they had to pull him. And then he finally
Aren't they
passed.
supposed to
Actually,
monitor stuff?
no,
when you go
no.
under surgery. Like, is your
Yeah.
heart
No,
strong enough
no.
for the
It's just
surgery?
complicated. It's complication.
They're
All right,
supposed to
you're
monitor
missing
your
an
heart.
important part of the story. What happened was he was drunk, and he fell down and broke his fucking hip in his house by himself.
Oh, that is really
and
why
he was
broke
there
his
for
hip?
like 3 or 4 fucking days with a broken hip until
What?
somebody found him, and then they brought him to the fucking hospital. And he had some heart attacks because he was on a fucking floor for 3 or 4 days.
You
with
just
a-
read the news.
Yes, I just
all
read the fucking
time?
news.
I
Yes.
didn't know that. That's so sad. That sucks.
I don't
He's
even
all-
like. I don't even like
Educated?
wrestling, honestly. But it's something that's trending or it's important, so I
Damn.
read it, so I know. So if somebody brings it up, I can have a conversation about it.
Right.
That's crazy. I didn't know.
I read
'Cause
a
he,
lot.
He was
Handy.
doing good. He used to be really bad in the pills and like drinking
Yeah.
when he was on air. And then he did good, clean. Maybe he was just having a couple drinks at home. Slipped, fell, broke his hip, and he was sitting there for 4 fucking days.
I mean, it might have been 3.
But still,
In
It
his
was.
own-
They said days,
that's insane.
number of days.
Even 2
Shark
days.
juice.
but even sitting there like with a broken hip for like a day is not bad news. Days?
He doesn't know.
Sounds terrible.
Like I thought you'd
Fucking
have like a wife or something.
excruciating.
Or nothing.
No, I mean,
Just chilling.
You know, it's about the
really
consequences of our actions. You know,
think
we
he had a
we
phone?
drink and we do drugs and we wrestle and we end up alone.
Do you think it would be okay? Like, do you think you would feel better if you went to like a hug club, where you just walked in and everybody starts giving you a hug?
Are you on the strip
He'd
club?
be like, ow, ow.
Well, oh, you're talking about the NWH, the New World Hugs.
No, they hug you and then they give you a club.
They give you your own club.
Like
club, yeah.
So you become hugged.
They just club you.
Wait, so you get hugged, and then you have to like you get a
hugging
location in like some kind of
No, just an
That sounds
actual
like
club.
an initiation to like a normal gang.
It does. It sounds like you're like part of some pyramid scheme where you're just like you bought a hug, and then you get your own club, and then you got to get more people to come to your club, and then buy hugs so they can start their own clubs. And
Baby,
it's
let's go down to the hugging club.
you know?
Like, what pyramid isn't a scheme
True.
in any form?
True.
Wait, it's like a baseball, NY Slugger, whatever those baseballs are. That's the whole reason they started it, so they can sell more clubs. Why, I just wanted to think of a baseball brand and I couldn't.
Yo, you tried.
Louisville Slugger?
Louisville Slugger.
What did you say?
NY Slugger.
You're like
Wrong city.
You're like BD Sluggers.
The Boston Sluggers.
Adult diapers, BD Sluggers.
This podcast is brought to you by Ball Sugar Sluggers. We're coming out with a new club. Come for a hug, we give you a club.
Holy shit.
More details to come.
That does not sound like something you should be doing.
It sounds like a sexually transmitted disease. You get a club, you get a club. Fucking come down, get a club. Oh my god.
How it worked for cavemen.
Did you see what happened last night? They came down and got a club.
They walked into the cave. They're
Never
like,
again.
yeah, the hug club.
Which is why we're like sponsored by baseball bats.
Yeah.
Or
That'd be the weirdest thing to have as a sponsor.
Louisville Slugger.
Today's episode of Ball Sugar is brought to you by Louisville Sluggers.
Baseball playing bats.
Yeah, old-timey baseball bats.
Ball Sugar brought to you by Spalding. They make shoes, baseball equipment, footballs, anything you want. Spalding.
This podcast, Ball Sugar Podcast, is brought to you by Yamaha. We make instruments and motorcycles.
So trust everything we do. You know, it's actually fucked up because they make like pretty decent.
No,
like,
I mean,
everything.
honestly,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
they're different. I don't think it's the same factory.
Remember when he said like Hitachi? Yeah, I was like, stop saying Asian name brands.
Of course it's not.
We're doing a Japanese song and then start naming Japanese brands. Sony,
Same
Samsung.
factory. There's like a keyboard like where the fucking handlebar should be.
Oh no, I installed the MIDI controller in the throttle.
Sounds like something Rick Wakeman would do. He would like perform an entire fucking orchestrated like prog classic while playing a keyboard on a fucking motorcycle,
It's what makes it go. That's like,
jumping over 17 buses covered in fire.
You're gonna go from first gear to second gear to A flat to third gear.
now when you come up to a turn, make sure you downshift in A flat.
Oops, wrong note. You're dead.
Canker.
You're dead.
Ball What are we doing?
Well,
I guess we should probably
do a song.
We can do some
out of here.
music jams, and then after the song, we have a new segment called Closing Words, where we'll each go around, say whatever is on our mind, something we learned today, an inspirational quote, a fucking sound, nothing.
How you're feeling?
How you're feeling?
in general.
Yes.
Fuck, man.
What?
But that's after the song. You have time to think about it.
Okay.
We have to
Don't-
just remember from each podcast. We have
Nope.
to remember one thing to say.
No pressure, Billy.
That's so much pressure.
I know we should have pen and
There's a lot.
paper.
I'm like, I'm kind of stressing out a little bit.
Yeah,
So-
like
I can cheat. I
I'm
can
stressing out a
write down
lot.
what I want.
I feel like
and then we'll just copy yours. It's good.
Yeah, we're gonna start with Billy and then go around.
we're doing it
This
right
is
now.
after we do the
After
song.
music. Yeah, after music.
All right, so
what do we do? Should I grab
we're
a
all singing
guitar?
Bob Dylan at
Yes.
the same time, but we start with like whatever song we can think of, and you just play chords.
If it's good enough, we'll do 2 songs.
Cause the lamp dance so much.
Better when the stripper is crying.
The stripper is Bailey.
When the stripper's a big man.
All right, I can cross this off while Billy's getting his guitar real quick. Tom Brady's back. He retired.
Yeah, I saw
Changed
that.
his
I thought
mind.
it was a fucking joke.
I couldn't believe that. When I did see he retired, it was like a week before. If he stayed on, he would have got like a gnarly bonus, couple million.
Uh-huh.
And then I guess he still was like, nope, I'm still going to retire. So I don't know if he actually got that bonus. And then like literally he just got the itch. He's like, what am I? He probably sat around for a couple of weeks and go, this sucks. I want to go play. My family sucks.
Yeah, I saw some like meme. It was like after spending like 25 days with their family, they wanted to quit football or go back to football rather. Sorry.
Ever since
I had to see what my children look like, I want to go back to playing football in another city.
I think that's every man that retires. They're like, all right, this sucks. It was like at least 8 hours a day. I was like busy with something.
They think they want
the
it.
thing is, it sucks for them too. So it's fine.
You know, it would be really cool. Is
Yeah,
if
the
you,
family's like, I'm done with you.
Like the family's like, go away, fucking unretire.
yeah, if you retire though, as a single person, it's probably the best. That's the time to
Oh,
retire.
right, yeah, you're
as a
already
single
doing what you
person.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to like
And then you're alone.
deal with
Go
anything. You just-
wrestle alligators.
anything you want.
So like since.
But what if like you're so entrapped in football, you're single, you've never done anything for the last 20 years. How quick do you think within a couple weeks you'd pick up a hobby or something you'd be that into
Like-
that'll occupy your time?
Like model trains or suicide.
Yeah, some people are just like, suicide or football. That's it.
Okay.
Like you never know. It could be hard. Sometimes it's probably because I'm depressed, but I'll sit there, look at my PlayStation home screen, look at all my games. I'm like, I don't want to play anything. I just sit there scrolling on my phone. I'm like,
I hate that feeling when you get like so oversaturated with all your entertainment constantly, and you just finally hit that low that you need to reset. And then you're like, I don't want to watch any movie. I already used my jack off time. I've smoked. I drank. All these games look like shit. I need a guitar pick. I don't have it. I really want to play this guitar, but I just don't quite have one yet.
sometimes on the weekends in the morning, same thing. I wake up, I do that. Like I might jerk off, and then I'll get so hyped to eat. I'll cook breakfast or lunch, and then as soon as I'm done eating, I'm like, now what? And then I get to that mode, and I'm just like, fuck today. And then I try so hard to not get sad, not get mad, and just scroll through my phone. Technology has ruined us. Like we should read more. I hate reading, but we should.
I'd like to read more books.
Yeah.
Like less. Okay.
Just stop, because I'm constantly scrolling, looking at pictures, videos, something to like.
So like
literally
you need to
numb
find
my
like
mind.
You're
Gonna
oversaturated.
detune
you need to find
Yes.
you need to find
Mid-song.
some kind of like
Yeah,
app that they have books on your phone. Or you read some kind of reliable news source, or just a bunch of news sources. You know,
I thought about getting into like Audible, like books read, because like I love listening to podcasts and just people talk. But like I just can't physically sit there and look at a piece of paper and read. So maybe I might actually, honestly, now that you say that, like getting into Audible, some reading books, because it's as close as you can get to like reading.
it's as close as you can get to reading without reading.
Without
Audible.
doing anything. You're
Audible.
You're listening.
Ball Sugar Podcast brought to you by Audible. Download it everywhere.
Brought to you by Siri and other things that don't need our endorsement or whatever, our plug.
We do need their sponsorship,
Right.
though. So if you guys are interested, please call us up. Email
We'll plug you every
Call
week.
Siri.
fucking Siri. And he'll
Email
tell me.
Billy's
Email
mom about it.
Siri.
They'll let me know.
Alexa, do you need a sponsor? We got you. If nobody knows about you. Because Google Assistant sucks dick. We're on your side, Alexa.
I heard they're racist.
It's true.
The Google Assistant is racist.
Like the face recognition app. I saw one comedian, it worked for him, and then he went to another black dude, and it worked for him the same. It was fucking, it made me laugh so hard. He went to like 3 different dudes, and it still unlocked it.
Damn.
I don't know if it was a bit, but it was funny.
I think I saw that. That was pretty funny.
Trying to think of his name. I don't remember.
I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Pick some
We're
chord.
listening.
Is that plugged
man.
in or just acoustic?
We're just listening.
Acoustic.
Angle it down a smidge,
Yeah.
and then you're good. That's not a smidge, but
That was more of a
that's going to be like direct guitar.
Smear. That was a smear.
like a smear.
That sounds crispy.
It's crispy.
Yeah.
Do you want Nick to give you a beat?
Sure.
What?
We're making music.
Okay. I mean, just play chords. You don't need me to do anything.
I can
Guitar
sing,
man.
I can sing better to a beat.
This is a group
You want
effort.
to beat?
I want to beat.
He wanted to be.
I'm sorry.
You want a beat.
I want more than just one instrument.
Let's get some.
You could use this.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I don't know yet.
He's
Gonna play a bunch of short things.
This is my favorite part. Starting a song.
He's like, yo, this is an idea I have for a song. And it's like 6 chords. And he's like, this is another idea I have for a song.
Do you want me to beatbox
6
for you?
chords.
All of them.
Here, I'll take my mic.
They're all just 6 chords.
Boots
6
and
different
cats
chords.
And boots and cats and boots and cats.
Sure.
I'm waiting for you to do a beat.
Everyone's been ever since I was supposed to. It's been boisterous.
Chaotic.
Sorry, guys. Come on.
Sound. Oh,
So probably pretty laid back, like not fast.
yeah, sure.
Let me beef it up a little. Hold on.
Okay.
I don't like it so far.
You fucked it.
I'm sorry.
Can I get egg on it? No, it's not egg. It's not an egg song. It's not an egg beat. Does that beat work? Can you do chords to that?
Sure. Yeah.
That's it. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
I'll turn it up.
We're gonna call Nick the M Man, cause when he looks down his hair looks like an M Man.
Or the bat signal.
Damn,
Save me, Batman.
I like it.
So what I like to do, if I'm ever in danger, I carry a flashlight with me, so I could just shine it on my face and it projects the bat signal into the sky.
Is that flashlight a
Then-
glowworm?
Then he shows up and he doesn't even help. He just makes fun of my hairline. He just shows up and he doesn't even help. It just makes fun of my hairline.
That's me. Oh yeah, we were gonna sing in Bob Dylan too. We can save that.
He's the best dude. Standing on the corner, Batman fly to the sky. Like a rolling bat. Feels just like a bat.
I got my dick sucked by a hill.
Never climbing a mountain and you get your dick sucked by a little
Mount Flashlight.
If you ever climbed a mountain, get your dick sucked by a
Kinda wet.
If you ever climbed a mountain and your dick gets sucked by
Oh, mommy.
Well, Putin is starting a war, man. I'm Elon. I'm fighting. I'm gonna punch you, man. You wanna throw fisticuffs? Oh, I'll show you the stuff. I can invent anything. Yeah. Fuck you, Putin.
Bobby, Billy, Dylan. Everybody.
Yeah.
There's a food.
When you're rocking through the road and you got a little loud, and you step into a van and you're like, hey man, I think it was the wrong van. And you got a little road on your way, but you know, hey,
Yeah, you know.
that the astronauts from Venus gonna take you away, man.
Fucking Venus.
When you time and you're feeling that wine, then you drink from the stranger. Oh no, it's an alleyway. Where the fuck was the guy? Oh no, I think I pounded another. Anybody see my humble man?
You're planted in my heart.
Cereal, but boot too fat. Oh yeah, potato. Crying.
Billy Bobby Dylan, 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 Billy Bobby Dylan.
If you're out and you're down on your luck, pull your pants down and jerk off at a Starbucks. If you're whack and you wanna make sure you go full throttle, and make sure you're a self-proclaimed motherfucking male model. Bobby Dylan.
Billy Bobby Dylan, Billy Bobby Dylan. Yeah, that's a feel. Feels pretty good, Billy Bobby.
Billy Bob Dylan.
Hey, man. I'm talking about Putin. He claims he's shooting a rocket at me. But I got technology, man. I can catch that shit across the ocean. Hey, I'm Bob Dylan, Billy Bob Dylan, yeah, man.
Billy Bobby Dylan, Billy Bobby Dylan, Bobby Dylan, Billy Bobby Dylan, Billy Bobby Dylan, Billy Bobby Dylan, Billy.
Billy Bobby Dylan, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see my girlfriend got a tumbler stuck up in her bladder. And she didn't know what's the matter, man. Now she's at the ER. And I still can't say words like green, you know.
No.
Tar.
You said car. Oh yeah.
Bobby Dylan, Billy Bobby Dylan, you ever seen a Billy Bobby Dylan?
My friend Billy climbed the mountain. It was stuffed with mud slimes.
And then I found a flashlight.
And my friend Billy fucked that mountain all night. Ew. Squish, squish. Scratchy.
There was like a pile of pebbles in there, like a small hornet's nest. Fucking ground hornets are the worst.
Ow, man.
How does it feel? When your dick's in a rolling stone.
Somebody call a doctor. Call me a doctor.
I need some cream.
Jesus. Nice.
Billy Bobby Dylan, Billy Bobby Dylan,
Billy Bobby
That was the good one.
Billy Bobby Dylan.
Off the Ball Sugar album, the hits, the jukebox hits.
Playing the hits and the clits from the 80s, 90s, and beyond.
Literally.
Moldy oldies.
Telling you, radio. It's got that bassy voice. I like it.
Took a birthday, laid it on the table.
But we'll start something different. All right.
The Lost Poison song.
Yeah.
It's the Paul Shooter Podcast featuring Rubik's Pube.
You know to think about flipping the tube, yeah.
Then you put on the new album from Rubix Pube. Yeah. Why would you change up the chords in the middle of it doing the first? Made it worse than it should have been. It went here instead of there. I was unprepared, but I appreciate I'm on my toes.
Nick's a professional. I didn't even notice the chord change, 'cause I'm so mentally deranged. I'm just listening, I hear a guitar. I'm like, I wanna be a pirate. Arr!
Oh yeah.
I'm a little baby butt pirate.
Oh yeah.
Little baby butt pirate. Billy Bob Dylan pirate. It's Bob Dylan as a pirate. I walk the plank, you watch me spank the tank when I'm running over here when I'm stabbing with a shank. I'm Billy bobbing and my dick is throbbing and I'm over here overboard watching me bobbing up and down like a little man floating in the ocean.
That's great fan art.
Sign of emotion. Yeah.
Leo! He's drowning! There was plenty of room on the door. He could have floated with that stupid fucking whore.
I think that Jack realized that he came inside of Rose. And then he knew he'd have to take care of the baby. So it's fucking straight up death that he chose. He said, put me down at the bottom of the ocean. I don't gotta be a dad. No diaper. If I'm dead, I can't even be a dad.
They can't coming after me for taxes.
Put that baby. Forever.
Jack died on purpose
To escape from Rose.
He didn't want to,
But he loves them hoes.
but he drew a picture of her,
And he's seen it forever.
and now he's in heaven.
If you believe in that sort of thing.
That picture's a meme up in heaven. God's just jerking off to her tits constantly.
Who is Jack? Beating me. Stop it.
Every Jack watches porn.
Jacking off watching porn. It's like every dude that is born. Just like every Billy who wears a leather jacket to fuck. He just takes his pants off so his butt and dick is out, but his coat is still on so his titties don't get cold. Oh, girl, suck my dick, suck my dick, suck.
Billy doesn't want his pokies poking through. His nipples are for him and only him.
Don't even look at my tits.
Billy's nipple shy. Billy's nipple shy. Hide those nipples, Billy. Billy's nipple shy.
How they feeling, Billy? They feel good tonight.
Free them nipples, free them nipples, free them nipples, free them nipples. Yeah.
Tap it to
About dark age of porn, like when Jack drew Rose with the time to create his own porn. He never got to use it, no, 'cause he died on. He died.
R.I.P. It was a cold, lonely night, and he drowned.
In the dark porno ages.
To avoid fatherhood.
I retired the egg. Did you want it?
I didn't want to use it. I started and I was like, this is kind of annoying.
Well, I think that's good.
All right.
It is coming the time in the podcast and the Ball Sugar Podcast to end us with some closing words. We'll go around the room, each say something we want to say,
Shit, I forgot we were doing that.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't think of anything.
I know, me either.
and end the podcast.
Closing words. I'll start.
It's all right, Nick.
Parents are fine with that. I don't have anything, so I'm still gonna make something up, even though I kind of realized that after today and seeing, that article, and it's on the internet, so it has to be real, that if you believe, you can get anything in your piss hole and keep it in your bladder like a little infected baby.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So if you put your mind to it, you could make it fit. That's all I'm saying.
Just believe.
Just believe that you can make things fit in your urethra and then store them in your bladder.
You just gotta believe hard enough.
I think the last thing I want to say is Stone Cold is going to have a match, his first match in 19 years at WrestleMania this year. So I'm pretty excited about that. So check it at WrestleMania. It's like in a week or two.
Word.
Just
All
a
right.
fact.
Stone Cold Steve
wrestling
Austin coming back
I hope he
from
still drinks a lot of
retirement.
beer.
Is he bored or is he any money?
He does have his own IPA, so he's
Nice.
drunk as much as me.
Okay.
I think those cans are all filled with water. You can't do that drunk. It's
he's
like
a-
coordination. It's like a fucking ballet. I mean, it's very
Gave him liquid
intricate.
courage.
That's
So-
very
Yeah.
true.
Very intricate to be able to do that. Final thoughts.
Yeah. How do you feel, Rob? What do you want to say here? Let's say this is the last thing you get to say in general.
I'm a condescending dick, but I had fun today. So thanks for bringing me on the show, guys. This is fun.
Wait, are you being
You're welcome.
sarcastic?
No, I mean it. I'm being very.
We
this
both
is what
kind
I'm
of have
thinking.
that
I was
in our
like,
voice.
Yeah.
Right? You'll say something like honest and normal,
Oh, yeah.
but it kind of sounds like you're being like a little.
It's because I don't really change the inflection,
Sarcastic,
the
right.
inflection of my voice much, regardless of whether it's sarcastic or like genuine.
So you're like,
tone is the
I had a
same.
great time.
And then like I have to like smile awkwardly afterwards, like this is supposed to be nice, like this is supposed to be
Big
nice.
toothy smile.
Hi,
have a nice time.
So
Nice.
I work on that.
Well, we're glad to have you here. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's
Awesome.
been fun.
I've never had as much this much fun talking about shit in my entire life. So
Right.
that's all I gotta say about that.
Nice.
Nice.
Good.
Thanks.
Vanessa?
Final thought. I try not to think, but you know what? I gotta do it now. Ball Sugar and its constituents. Another episode has passed. We've come out a little wiser, with a few less brain cells. And we're gonna do it again. Praise Bob. Listen to Rubik's Pube. You've time traveled with us if you've been listening the whole time. So then go listen to our album about time travel. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Silly goober.
Nice.
I tried. I protested to get Rob not on the show, to get him kicked off, to get him, at all costs.
We
But
had
you
to
know
have
what?
him. We had to get him.
So sorry.
Sorry.
He's here.
Against our wishes, he showed up.
Billy.
So, Bill.
Billy Bobby Dillon.
Billy
My
Bob
final
Dylan.
thoughts are anything you think of, as long as it's not like too insane and questions the lines of sanity and like normal human decency. You can do it. Just go forward and believe. But you got to give that disclaimer, because you go out on the road and you just start telling people, you can do anything, man. And he's like, I can murder 3 people? And you're like, no, fuck no.
Yeah.
You can do most things. You shouldn't do that. You should not fucking do that. And
But
then-
you could if you put your mind to
can
it.
think about all of them.
That's the point. Is that if you put your mind to it,
Yeah.
you're going to get it done.
Is there any such thing as good advice then? Because
No.
someone can take
No, it's-
someone can take it the wrong way no matter
Because
what you say.
because
And that
it's,
was
all,
the point
it's
of what I
always
was doing.
there's always skewed by the person giving it to you.
Ambiguous
Right.
advice.
Yeah.
Right. Well, this has been Ball Sugar.
Billy Bobby Dillon.
Don't be gay.
What?
see you, my friends. Such a long road behind you. It's a sad sight to see you smaller and chrome still passing by. Former waves as we hold our hearts brave, and love is in the sky. Drop always seems to stay. Drop always seems true. Heart always seems to stay. Heart always seems blue. To ride rain on a horizontal plane. The sound is growing brighter every day. Fans hug, so much time, but I miss you every day. Tulip heart and Mr. Daisy's well, by the field of altar maze. Comes a time for you to grow, to let the soil feed your face. Drop always seems to stay. Drop always seems blue. Heart always seems to stay. Heart always seems true. Just like you. Sex and style and birds of the